fishing play. Style mark. Yeah, super good. Alright. So, welcome everyone to the 5th session of the Living World adventure, Blood Eagle. Feature myself, Sir Nerf, as Dungeon Master, and the characters Freya, Mabos Telvanni, Muse, Vikar, and Zabarak. The Vikin's main force stopped at the blockade by the heroes of, well, ship names that probably should have been named something else, but you know, it's fine, don't worry about it. Sadly, the Blood Eagle and her expeditionary force were able to push through, so our heroes were dealing with 2 great dragon ships, picking up some new crew members along the way as they managed to convince the fallen Viking of these vessels. They continue their quest, searching out through the bay. However, the aid of some particular airships garnered through Freya's skills, the party has found that the Vikings, specifically the Blood Eagle's force, have docked within a hidden smuggler's quay within the island that the village of Broken Quay lies upon. It is here, deep within the jungle, within this hidden quay, that your target lies. It is not too far from Broken Quay. It is a simple fishing village. You are free to go about the village as you would, or you're free to just press right on. You do notice, however, that the village has several signs of fire, whether this was from a Viking attack or from the Zangir, you're not sure. Either way, though, the people seem to have fared well enough, with the villagers continuing their day-to-day, unwilling to hide within their hovels. That is where we begin. You are in the village of Broken Quay.
So where do we want to start searching first?
So you know exactly where you need to go. It's just if you want us to do anything in the village first.
Do we want to do anything in the village? Do we want to warn the villagers?
Nerp, how many rations do you think a giant could eat?
Depends on the giant. That's a lot of rations.
What about like a fire giant like the one we got on the boat?
I would say they could handle about 32.
32.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we should buy some extra rations while we're here, and then like maybe, feed it to the big guys, keep them happy.
I have 25, and I can create and destroy water, or create food once a day. But it's probably only gonna be for like us, not the giant.
I mean, if we take the giants to... We won't be able to sneak up to them, I guess. Like, they'll know we're coming if we take everyone with us.
How many do we suspect? Do we have an idea on numbers?
Numbers, they have... Well, I'm just going to show you the map, because you did have an aerial scouting of it, so... Let me know when you're loaded.
122 people.
No, one of them is the map, so it's 121 people.
Sorry.
Why are your maps always gigantic, nerd?
Is that gigantic? I've
mean,
seen way bigger.
It's
Yeah, there's been much bigger.
yeah, it's not small. I think it's like 300 by 600 or something like that.
I think the one we played on last session and the session before that was like 2 times this, wasn't it? It's like way bigger.
Yeah, Fort Baranor was huge.
I'm curious how large this map actually is, because I didn't measure it like I normally do. Oh, it's
It's
much
going
bigger.
like bit by bit. It's not
900
like
by
instant.
700.
Oh no, I'm stuck on 69.
Okay,
Nice.
now it's just never mind.
Slowly getting there.
So you said the village that we're in right now looks burnt and
It has scorch marks like it was burnt, but there's minor repairs and the like.
no dead people around anywhere? Everything's fairly normal then?
Yeah, it's just,
Okay.
people doing about their stuff. Are you guys already loaded?
No.
Alright.
I'm at 73, 74.
107.
120. 122.
I'm
I'm
ready.
loaded. Yeah.
Aha!
That's a pretty big camp.
So,
I'm a bit slower because I'm streaming too, so.
gotcha. Scroll down real quick. Make sure that's all set up.
So I'm assuming they took over this
Yeah.
outpost in a sense?
Previously, it was just the buildings. They've added the tents, and they obviously have the ones with the boats. But now that's all set up, well, you guys know that they have giants among their troop. And while this does look like a large force can lie here, which is true, this is kind of like their base of operations as they send people out via ship and to raid via the land. So the full force will not be here, as they are using this as a point to just send off raids and all that sort of thing. So
And do we know how many ships made it through the blockade? That, like, can we guesstimate, like, what our force would, what would we encounter?
force size, you're probably looking at about depending on the time of day and all that. Let's see here. 1 to 2 giants. About 2 to 8 elites, depending on the time of day. And about 4 to 16 mooks. And keep in mind that that is spread out through the camp itself. Just from the reconnaissance you have gained.
It may be
we-
worth. It may be worth sending our Viking force and/or giants
I
via
got in.
boat- via boat to come through here to block off them trying to run.
So how far is this camp from ours? Like where we're currently at?
It's
Is it
not
like
too
further up?
far. It's like 3-4 hours from your village.
Okay.
So what we could do is have maybe 1 or 2 ships, or maybe all of our ships. We take a small force, come in from the jungle, while they block off any running from here. We just collapse on them from both sides.
Are these mountains?
Those are large cliff faces, yes. It is a smuggler's cove, so it is fairly well hidden.
Do we have intel on when they like to raid? Is it a constant in and out, or
It's
do they like raid at night kind of?
fairly random, actually. Right? They don't really have like a set time when they head out. It's kind of just like, oh look, there's a new troop heading in with loot, or there's a troop heading out.
Is this what they're using for the temple? This looks like a temple.
So that is a tower. It seems to once have been a bell tower or perhaps a lighthouse. Although you don't really have a full view just because aerial. You can't really see what's inside. This right here is a temple, which, judging by the airship reconnaissance that you have, the interior seems to be, well, there was some damage and some readjustments. These buildings here are houses. This one seems to be the commander's house. Not the Valkyrie, but the Viking commander. And then this one seems to be some form of like a butchery or something like that to process all the food that they've been hunting. Because you kind of have to feed an army here.
What's this?
That is a watchtower. Just keep looking.
There's two towers. There's one here and one
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Two
And
towers.
commander here. Church here.
Judging from what your airship has seen, the Valkyrie seems to be hanging out in this tower.
Okay.
So we're looking at 2 giants, about 8 elites, and the Blood Eagle
Well, that's
herself.
the maximum, but you know,
Yeah, worst case scenario.
there's giants hanging out here.
Does anybody have Pass Without a Trace?
I have scrolls of it.
I have a +10 Arcana, so
What if somebody like snuck in with the giants and no one could hear them coming because it makes no sound?
They can still roll bad.
I mean, they could, but still, it's like a +10 plus. Like we've tried to hit them with like our volleys and things, and they seem to have a pretty decent dex to begin with.
I mean, we can try. I think it would be good to. I still think we should have a force come by sea, just so we could cut off them trying to run. Because we have Oscar and his crew, and then we have the 2 ships we were on.
Yeah, that's still good. I'm just saying,
Um,
like, if we have like sneaking giants, like a sneak attack from one of them, it's over
Yeah.
for like most of these guys.
The problem is, would them seeing the Blood Eagle have them turn on us?
Well, that's where we're gonna find out, I guess.
Because we can do it without bringing any of the Viking or giants with us.
It's up to you guys.
could any of us have incited our new army in the time that we had them to see just how
Yeah.
What's your
loyal
passive insights?
20.
13.
I think my is also
Plus
13.
3, so
Yeah, mine's 13.
13.
Mine's +10, so 20.
I just got 7, so 17.
You know, if Takar had actually hired me to capture the Blood Eagle, that'd be much higher. But you know,
Freya
would
this
have
is an
paid the
assassination
commission.
mission.
If the Grasping Hand would pay the commission that they owe Takar, we would both have more money, so.
Okay, ladies. Okay.
So,
I told you when you'd get that commission.
in terms of insight, what you would know, Freya, with less so but still a bit of knowledge for Takar, the crew that you have, the word for it, not keelhaul, because that's the horrible thing, but
Shanghai?
basically, they at the moment seem to be fairly loyal.
To
Like when we
us,
recruited them?
Yes, since you recruited. If the presence of the Blood Eagle, though, they might turn on you. She's a Valkyrie. She is much more swayed than Muse.
their culture's more might makes right as well, right? In a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we bring by the.
Can I
the arm.
stab one of them in front of them? No, that's no.
Which one's
would-
the big? Which one's the toughest?
I want to 1v1 the fire
So
giant.
while they
Assert
are
my
a
dominance.
warrior culture, they are not an orcish culture.
Assert my dominance. All right.
Could I have had Oscar, campaigning for my for that thing that he and I were working on, like to them?
that thing.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't imagine you're the most persuasive individual.
Yeah, no, I would have Oscar do it because he can also speak Bayakin to them. But
Yeah.
What's Oscar's
You might
persuasion
have
bonus anyway?
Muse do it.
no. Well, I'm not telling Muse what I'm doing, so no, Muse will not do
Oh, he's
it.
got a +6.
Oh, if it's that, you might have Freya do it then.
No, it's yeah. None of y'all know what I'm doing except for Nerp. So
I mean, that's
it-
fine. It
I
just
know
means
what
no
you're
bard
doing.
dice is all.
yeah, it'll be up to Oscar to do it.
What is his persuasion bonus anyway? Are we allowed to know?
No, he has +6.
Oh, so
bad.
like I'm literally double his.
No,
Cool.
I'm not having Oscar persuade them to do something for us. I'm just having Oscar. Y'all don't have to worry about it. It has nothing to do with like the mission.
No, I was just curious because of last time.
Yeah, it's a long term thing.
So,
I vote no Viking.
Who's ready to get started? Who's ready to set out?
Yeah, I think you,
I'm fine with bringing them or not bringing them. It's whatever you guys want to do.
I say pass without trace. Us try and take this tower, and then Freya can snipe it out while we.
What
come
is
up
the
on the island.
distance from some of these things? Okay, so
No.
I could probably shoot from that cliff at that watchtower. I can also shoot from that cliff at the Valkyrie. I can hit most of the boats.
so from here to the tower, it's about 630 feet.
There's this one.
We'd be coming from here, though,
You'd be coming
correct?
from the
This
south, yeah.
here. Okay, so well, I also have a dragon that can fly
yeah, we can
over there
snipe
if I
them.
wanted to, but I don't want to be that far from people.
Well, did they also
Um,
see a big red dragon too, like coming?
Maybe. We don't
Stealth
know.
dragon.
I purposely
Yes.
didn't put half plate on him so I could stealth. So you know.
I mean, if we go at night, maybe they won't see him.
What
A
about
red
pass
dragon.
without a trace?
How big's your dragon? Can he hold? Like you can have your
He can probably hold more than one person. He's huge.
Yeah, so you, Zob,
So,
Muse can go with on her Pegasus, so that's you three on that side, and me and Takar can try and sneak around with pass without a trace.
well, what we can do is, if we do want to bring the Viking, we can have the Viking with Oscar and maybe some of our pirates stick to this, and we come up. We can talk to the people in town because obviously people used to live here. They're all dead, or some of them may have escaped, and then maybe it'll tell us more information about the area. Because we may
We
find out
sorry.
it's a smuggler's cove, so there may be like ways to get out of the buildings or into the town that like the locals know, but the Viking don't.
What god? What god was this?
Healy.
Bro, they disrespected your temple.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, Tiff, maybe we can find another shrine again, and I can electrocute
That's
myself.
what I was thinking. Well, I was thinking there's got to be some way to make this to tip the scale in our favor, and so
I mean, we can still talk to the locals in the town. We haven't even come.
yeah,
to
we should talk to the locals and see if there's anything else interesting in this area that we can use. Because I don't think we should just straight walk in. I don't think that's the way to go.
I do like the idea of getting up on this cliff and maybe trying to take out the tower while another party moves forward. Like basically you and maybe someone else um, providing like support from here and allowing us to like maybe sneak in solid snake style. And then once we get to a position we can hold, we can then cover for you as you make it your way back to us.
Well, I think maybe you guys get into position, and then we take out the watchtower. Because as soon as
Yeah.
we start shooting at the watchtower, they're going to sound the alarm, which means everybody's going to be out. So if you guys are already in position, it's going to be a lot easier.
I think the two positions, the two like points of interest before taking out the Valkyrie will be maybe the watchtower, but definitely the temple. I think the temple might be a good place to stage a like possibly find something that can help us, or like maybe make a short prayer, as well
What about
as
the Earl though? Like he's
Yeah.
kind of right there too, and
Here
doesn't
and
he
here,
like buff up a bunch of units?
I mean, I can commune with Babylon if you want to pray.
the Thane was the one who was doing the AoE buffs, the healing and stuff. We didn't really see what the Earls did because they were targets we kind of focused. The Earls were the one with the weird like mullet helmet, whereas the Thane was the dude who was like the bard who can do the AoE heal and the bless on like 10 people. That was so dumb.
Who are we worried about stealth? Is it only Zob?
It's
Does everybody
really
else have a decent stealth?
I mean, if we are gonna go the sneaking route, I can just attune to my plate mail or half plate rather,
Oh, okay.
which
You
gives
got.
advantage on stealth.
I have a
Okay.
+2, but
if
I mean,
someone I have the log of deception on me. If someone wants to wear breastplate, they have if they pass a DC 11 stealth check and lay prone for 10 minutes, they'll become an illusory log, and nobody can tell that's any different.
yes, but you can't move at that point either.
I mean, you remain prone. Someone can drag you while you're prone. Big brain.
Okay. So, I would like to get into here and in here. Those are some places that it would be really nice to sneak into, because if we can do the stealth route, if we can kill the Valkyrie first, the rest of them will be easy.
I have 3 scrolls of Pass Without Trace and a scroll of Longstrider.
I mean, if we hug this section over here, because we know the lay of the land, we just have to really worry about the temple, because this is like 100, this is like 200 feet distance. They wouldn't be able to notice us if we
I
hugged the
think
wall.
that we could get around to here.
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility. So we could come from that. Now, it's not. I don't think it's a possibility really to move an army that way, but we could, and we could send our army up this way.
Nerp.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull a spiff. I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye, and I want to scope out everything. Everybody can take 20. No, I don't have Arcane Eye yet. But yeah, no, I think the idea of maybe sending the armor up then to draw everyone to the main road to let us kind of sneak through might be a good idea as well.
You want to risk them defecting back to the Valkyrie?
No. I mean,
No,
we still have pirates with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think we only have 2 units, though,
We may, but
because I know my guy died.
I would say it would be best for us to go ask around town, and then we can revisit like planning, just in case we
Yeah.
get any cool new information that may
Yeah.
change a plan.
You might be right about a smuggling route that they might know of, but in case not, we might just do the sneak around,
Yeah.
go this way.
But
Okay.
let's go talk to the locals.
All right. So, as you guys were conversing for that time, Zabari left, as they went to the tavern, also
Big
known as the
brain.
Rumswill Inn. All
He
right.
went straight to the kitchen and questioned the cooks.
Yep, just as is tradition. So, let me bring up my NPC list for you. As you make your way to the Rumswill Inn, you would see that the place has a few NPCs in here, no one important enough to have, art. You did pass by this man here, who gave you a nod. He seems to be a one-eyed man, eye patch on his right eye, saber at his hip, standard pirate wear. But he just gave you a nod. Entering into the tavern, you would see that there is a shirtless dwarf with extra rolls and tattoos everywhere. He has a fine white beard with a white top knot, shaved everywhere else. As you enter, he's got a keg in one arm, and he's currently trying to fix this keg as he's trying to smack the spout, but it's not shooting anything out, so he's just like, "Ah, blasted! Oh, hello there.
Could you use a hand?
Ah, smack that thing. It's not pouring. It's supposed to be pouring." You smack at it, and then you try to bite at it, and twisting out with your teeth, you are able to pop it and unclog a large piece of what appears to be human tooth. Oh, I wonder how that got in there.
The
And
mouth
then,
is just another hand.
Right, well, thank you for that. So, gonna get you any ale? Some rum, maybe? Or are you looking for food?
Sadly, my
To stay?
lineage doesn't allow me to enjoy all the effects of alcohol. I just get the nasty aftertaste.
Well, my condolences. It's a fate worse than death, that.
But yes, we have arrived here to see about these Viakin. They're here. I assume they're what roughed up the village prior.
Well, aye, that was Vidakin. Yeah, we had a couple of ships sailing past here a bit ago. What was it, like 2 days ago? I saw them sail around the northern horn of the island here. We have extra pirates around, keeping things in check. You know, when they're not drinking, or whoring, or drinking and whoring.
I have a friend in the Freeman. They're want to do such things.
Aye. While you're speaking with him, did you do anything out of this guy?
She's looking at him.
I'll approach him.
Alright, let me just make sure all the NPCs are visible on this map, just so you guys know who's actively able to be talked to. Should be everyone. Alright, well, while you're talking with Keegan, Whistler would also give you a nod to Carr. That does not say anything.
Takar will nod back and then make a gesture and say the code phrase, the nightingale flies in the evening.
He's going to blink. Are you drunk already, boy?
Blink.
Alright, cool. That clears that up. You're not a fake. We're here about the Blood Eagle. Valkyrie flying lady with the Viking.
The one on the horse.
Yeah, that one. Heard she was nearby in the Smuggler's Cove, and we gotta, seeing as we're kind of the ones handling it, I was wondering if you had any information on ins and out of the area or what the current status is.
Current status is that we're surrounded by Viking.
Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Like, are there any extra ways in and out?
Island? I mean...
No, the cove that they're hanging out in.
Hanging out in a cove.
Yeah, the Smuggler's Cove. Suppose there's a temple to Kahili there that they defaced? Yeah, I gotta fix that too.
Oh, they're hanging out in old Charles's cove.
Yep, that one. Totally doesn't know who Charles is, but he's just rolling.
Now, Old Charles's cover. It's not too far. Just around the northern pass. He's the man docked at the sea's bounty, booty. I never remember the name of his ship. Pretty sure it's booty though. Anyways, yeah, his cove up north. It's a little hard to miss though. Not. It's hard to find. Anyways, if you're going through the jungle, there's a path, an old game trail up that way that a friendly neighborhood blacksmith can point you out that way as he often goes out northwards, get some ores from the mountains. You'll find him down there at the Silver Tongs blacksmith. He points to this building. Silvers is the name. If you're looking for sea route, well, friend there, the sea's booty, old Charles, he can help you out. I don't know exactly how it gets in through the sea, as the place is surrounded by a reef. But, as for, beasties and might encounter, well, the route up that way has been fairly cleared of any beasties thanks to Zangir, the fucker. But, other than that, since we have been dealing with the Viking of late, should have a few of those to contend with, too. As for another route around, well, I don't really know any secretive routes. This place is hard to get to. I'm aware of it. It's not my fucking job to deal with smugglers out here. Free man's a free man.
Yeah, I'll probably ask Charles then if he knows any special ins and outs he uses, but helps a lot at least. Question real quick for you. Have you seen anybody around here who's I mean, we're all different types in the Bay, but have you seen anybody who's like really not fit the picture of kind of the usual type? Other than Viking.
I mean, Silvers.
Okay. No, I don't know. Part of me thinks that they may have had some help or something getting through the blockade, and I'm just trying to make sure that there's no special surprises for us when we roll up on them.
I mean, if they have any people out this way, easy for them to hide in with the crowds. They look scraggly, just like people here, so. Of course, not to
All right.
get rid of their armor. That will give them right away.
Yeah, that's definitely a telltale. Well, thanks for the help, Whistler. Takar will give him like 5 gold for the help. And, or no, help, give him 10. Give him 10 gold for his help, and then
Take
A
the
whole
10 gold.
platinum?
you know, don't say Takar never did anything for you. And then walk toward this, or well, he'll walk this way. He'll tell Freya about talking to Silvers for a game trail. Probably loud enough for Mavos to hear. And then he'll tell them that he's going to go talk to the guy who owned, or whose smuggling cove was taken. And he'll go this way and tell Muse basically the same thing. And then,
Well, while you go up that
oh.
way, are you guys heading anywhere specific?
I was gonna head into the blacksmith.
Yeah, I was heading this way, but after he told me that, I'm gonna head towards the blacksmith.
Yeah, probably.
So, then we can go to the blacksmith and then we can return to Zob. Let's see here. Silvers.
She'll like kind of knock on the door and let herself in. Knock knock. Anybody home?
Entering into this relatively open space with stone floor and weapons and armor pieces, you can see this rather tall man, a plum-like skin with a rosy nose, dressed in furs and things that people of more tribal nature would wear. Definitely not something that pirates would wear. He's just hammering down on what appears to be a mug that he's trying to fix a dent in. Oh, good day there. But
How
kind of
does his shop look?
rather rustic.
Is it like badly damaged by fire or anything?
It's got some fire damage, yeah, but you see that there's boards on the ceiling and places where the fire was at that he's repaired.
Seems like this place held up pretty well.
Aye, well, I'm skilled with both a hammer and another hammer. So, anyways, what can I do for you? Need a new rapier, crossbow maybe?
Sounds pretty tempting.
Aye. Finest
Yeah,
bolts on the island.
To like step up and kind of like look around at anything.
Is this stuff look high quality?
Looks about standard.
Oh, standard. Okay.
So how did you guys hold off on the Viking that like blew through here?
Well, they the most recent ones they tracked around the north, kind of avoiding us after seeing the freemen aboard the ships. But the last one we were hit by well, they struck at us quite hard. Luckily, we had some adventurers who helped us out. Yeah.
Has it been fairly common that they raid your village?
Oh, aye. That's why we were that's more freemen up this way.
Hmm.
Well, given the recent events, do they seem much weaker as a result?
Weaker, maybe. I would say they seem more desperate. They're much more aggressive, less willing to talk, less willing to retreat.
Does your village need any help?
I mean, for now, I think we're in decent shape, but the ships sailing along the coastline, that's a bit worrying. Yeah. Luckily, Whistler is pretty good at keeping us watch. So
Did you maybe get an eye at what kind of weapons they have? Is their equipment in good condition, or is it
the
kind
Viking,
of on the?
the Viking
Yeah.
have excellent equipment. Afraid to say that wish that I could smith as well as their smith.
Any idea what they might have on the coast up north?
Well, I'd imagine that they don't really provide anything spectacular for their standard soldiers, but probably a few masterpieces for their commanders. Um, the giants are fairly basic from what I noticed upon the ship when they were hurling boulders towards us. Luckily they missed. But that spear that that Valkyrie wields, it's one fancy thing.
We'd heard about a tower that they took over. Any ballistas or anything on it that they might have?
Oh, tower. Oh, you're thinking, speaking of one of the old smugglers. Yeah. Towers. They're no ballista or anything like that. No. I mean, they might have transferred some to the vessels, because they do have those on board, but I don't recall him ever being able to afford that. You see, old Charles is pretty much of a cheapskate, so.
If you had some of their weapons to study, do you think you could learn?
Oh,
Would
aye.
that be beneficial to you?
Aye, very much so. I'd appreciate it too. Even got a bit of coin in it for you too, if you can bring me back some.
Ah. Now we're talking. I was just going to do it to be nice, but if you
Oh, well,
insist.
forget I said that.
Said what?
Exactly.
I insight for it.
What?
Might he be able to like smith us up like a masterwork? Possibly.
He can be masterworksmithing, yes. The main issue with Silvers is that he is a good smith. He just has shit material.
So if we bring him better stuff, maybe.
Maybe.
Ah. Yeah. So I'll see what I can pick up.
Any other tips on the coast, maybe? Somewhere where we can like sneak in and get the drop on him?
Yeah. See the cliff faces that they hide in. That's where they get me iron. So, and there is actually a cave that leads up that way. A fairly roundabout way to get there, but I don't think they know about it. It's fairly hidden, you know, and covered by brush and the like, deep in the jungle, behind this flowing river that pulls in this little basin. You go into the basement and swim down. You have to swim a bit, get a bit wet, well, entirely wet because you're going underwater, but yeah, secret entrance filled with excellent sources of mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Ugh. I ate mushrooms for like a month.
Oh, well, my condolences. They're only good in, you know, like every now and then, like an addition, like a flavor to it.
We had them in stew, we had them in pie, we had them in everything.
That sounds horrible. Well, maybe skip the mushrooms then. But yeah, yeah, shouldn't be too hard to miss that though. If you're heading up west and northwards along the path, the one that leads to the cove, well, you should pass along the pool, the pouring water. You just have to swim down in it. And it'll get you right in the backside.
Is there anything else we want to ask him, like before we go anywhere else? Is there anything we're maybe missing?
I really just kind of wanted to help him out. It's nice that he told us about the cave. I want to check that out most certainly. He said that the Valkyrie has a nice spear. Did he say what it did? Does he know?
He does not know what it does. He did say it
okay.
was super fancy looking.
Okay.
Imagine it's all glowy and shit.
Yeah, we need to steal that. Can we steal that?
Possibly.
Can
I'd
we
like to think we
heist?
I'd
could.
imagine she doesn't leave without it, so that'll be quite the task. But if you're up for it,
I'm fairly
She's a-
confident in my
Watch it.
abilities.
She's an Eldritch Knight. All she has to do is think about it and summon it back to her hands.
Oh.
see,
I mean, we
I
could
did
still.
have enemies that could do that in the Durgar campaign that Moose was in. I don't remember if I gave her that though.
I mean, I could still make that an issue, even if they can call it back. Heat
What if
metal.
we put it in a lead box?
I don't think that stops it. Lead box only stops divination and only some of it.
What if I break it over my knee?
Do you have the destroyer tag? The character with the destroyer tag. Finally, we have found him.
I put
Okay,
it into research. It's okay.
I'm pretty satisfied. I just wanted to help him, and
I have one more, actually.
What?
Do they have a consistent time when they come to attack you guys?
Oh, they haven't
Around
attacked
the
us yet.
evening, at night?
They have had a few scouting parties. We've seen some people, but we've chased them off pretty consistently. Like one or two people. It's often during the night, but it's not too many. Just like one or two.
So people have already been watching them,
Uh,
besides us?
Yeah, we've been keeping an eye out on them. Yeah.
Any idea when they, are not milling about? walking around, kind of maybe sleeping.
Well, they seem to have shifts as it were, but I imagine that midpoint between uh, deep in the night and dawn, it's when they're most tired and most mostly asleep.
So like maybe early in the morning.
Yeah, around like 4, maybe 5.
All right, that's something a little bit extra. I think I'm good now.
I do have a question. How much do you want them to be gone?
The wagon?
Yes.
I mean, I prefer they were not trying to kill us. So, yeah, let's not have them here.
Do you think that there would be people in your village that would be willing to fight?
Aye. I mean, if you can get them to stop drinking for a moment.
Might be able to accomplish that. She looks at me.
Sounds easy enough.
Got it. Burn all the alcohol.
No. Drink
That
all.
reminds me, there was a nice brewery right next door.
Oh, aye. It's old Keegan's brewery. He runs it and the inn.
Any of his stuff got burned up?
Luckily, no. No, the Vikings seem to have an aversion to burn that.
Well, I know where we're going next.
Right?
Anybody else got questions? Mavis?
I'm good.
Freya bows.
Hello.
Stay safe.
Aye, you as well. Wish you luck. As you guys leave, we go to Zob. Right. So, you need a bed?
No, I'm on my way to destroy these Viking.
Oh. Need an ox?
Like the animal? Or the
No,
weapon?
an ox.
Just say yes. Just say yes. Both of them are good. This one?
Can hit people with an axe.
Yeah!
Oh, then you should see Silvers for that. He'll get you covered.
Okay. Zarb will pull out his Nightblade. This is my weapon of choice.
So you don't need an ox.
Not right now, it seems.
Well,
Would you be willing to offer your ox?
blink. I mean, I don't have an ox.
Do you have a mallet? A sword?
I got this, and I
Do
passed
you
the,
want
the
to-
keg next to him.
Do you, my good sir, want to go to war?
See, I've been to war, and it wasn't for me.
But surely you value this town.
No.
The people here pay you for drinks.
Ah, I'd like to
If the
keep it that
people
way.
here die, it'd be hard to buy more drinks on account of them being not alive.
Maybe persuasion.
I thought you were gonna make a Shirley joke. He's like, but Shirley. He's like, no, my name's Keegan.
Oh, it's true. People die, then I can't get paid. So, am I getting paid?
Of course.
What's the pay?
Would you be willing to accompany us for let's say 5 platinum pieces?
It's a little low. 6 platinum.
That is an interesting offer.
That was the pound of coins shaking, by the way.
I was halfway expecting Zob to be like, you can talk to Takar, he'll pay you, just offload it to me.
What do you bring to the table
I bring
that
me
makes
cake.
you so sure that you're worth more than what I offered?
The fact that you started out with offering 5 platinum makes me think I'm worth more.
Oh,
And I have my cake here.
He'll tap the keg. Not the one that's broken, but the one in his hand.
What is he worth?
About 350.
Wait, can you make a martial check? Oh yeah, you did.
You already did.
Let's see here. You think that he is not on par, stronger, but a similar combat style to the bombardiers that you have hired. So,
This man is worth 8 bombardiers.
I mean, stat-wise, he's
Stat-wise,
basically
yeah.
a higher level bombardier.
Okay.
And he uses barrels.
He has Molotov cocktails. Holy shit.
maybe he's worth more when he's drunk.
I'll agree to your price.
Alright, very good. Well, then you have me cake.
Do you come with it?
Oh, that's an extra 5 platinum.
Scam.
Scam train.
I mean, hey, I'll take that keg.
Zob gives
He
him a
walks
nod.
off.
Zob gives him a nod and just walks away.
Take the keg. No, go back and take the keg. See if he follows.
That's
It's
alright,
a-
Bessie. Just the way we
It's up
planned
to
it.
him. It's up to him to find out if he's been hired or not.
First Sergeant Zob.
Why, hello. Fancy meeting you here.
I mean, we came on the same ship.
Daltinian blink. Just what?
Does Zob not know that we're on a mission?
Looks at Zob. Indeed. Fancy meeting you here.
Are you gonna finish that keg?
Never actually grabbed the keg.
Aw.
So there's a man in there. A nice dwarven fellow.
Hmm.
Thinks he's worth 11 platinum to join us. But I honestly don't believe that we're in need of assistance.
How much is that in gold? I'm bad at math.
1,000 gold, Muse.
Slightly above that, but yes.
Wait, 11 platinum is 110 gold.
Yeah, it's 110 gold.
I
Yeah, I was thinking
I was
like
lying
1,000.
to
Oh.
Muse.
It sounds
Oh.
crazy.
I was lying to Muse.
Okay, I didn't know. I was very confused. I was like, wait, what, guys? I was about to be like, Nerf, can you make all of our rewards in platinum? That way I can be like, you're getting 5,000 gold, guys.
Mavis would look at Zob and just be like, I trust your judgment in when it comes to the sword.
He may but well be worth that, but I wanted to confer with you before I decided to hire anybody, as I don't want to make any rash judgments that would inconvenience the lot of you.
I have no objection to it, but speak with the pirate captain since it is his bay we are trying to protect.
Aye.
Alright, well, you head back up there. I'm gonna go to Takar. So, making your way down the quay, you would find this simple ship here that does appear to have the name The Sea's Booty. Not Bounty, but Booty. You would see that it
Oh,
has a
man.
few people upon the vessel swabbing the deck. There's a commoner from the looks of it who looks particularly confused. He's looking up at the captain.
Does he look repressed? Is he being repressed?
Perhaps. He was once on Newt at some point.
Okay, I'm just want to know.
But you would see that the captain aboard this vessel, old Charles, is currently just making sure the wheels properly oiled because it was a little squeaky. He's hearing.
Blasted wheel. Come on, up. Here we are. No more squeaking for you. Hello?
Permission to come aboard.
Who the fuck are you?
He'll flash his cloak in his aquamarine and be like, someone who has to deal with the Viking in your cove.
No. Yeah, get the fuck aboard then.
Blah.
Well,
He'll hover above the deck to not disturb this gentleman's swabbing job.
Excellent.
And he'll hover up the stairs. Are you old Charles?
I am old Charles, yeah.
I was told by Whistler that it's your cove that these Viking have taken refuge in.
Alright, bastards. Yeah, that's why I'm getting my vessel set up, so you gotta make sure it's not squeaky anymore so you can sneak right in.
Me and my group are looking to provide the benefit of clearing them out. Specifically, our target is the red-haired lady on the horse.
Oh yeah, the sea bitch.
Goes by the name. Yeah, well, hold there. I believe some people may refer to our sea goddess on some of the stormy days as that term, so I don't think we'll give her at least that title at this point. But yeah, the Blood Eagle is what they call her.
Yeah.
But I was wondering if you could provide me with any information about how to get in and out. I mean, obviously, you're oiling your boat up to be sneaky, but what about by foot or any other trails in and out? I was told the Smith had a way that he went to go harvest ore, but...
If I tell you, they're gonna start using the cove.
Uh-oh.
Something happened?
Is he dead?
He dropped.
He died.
There he is.
He's back.
I heard you say, I'll tell you, and then everything just cut out.
If I tell you, you're gonna start using the cove.
Why would I want to use your cove?
Because it's McCove. It's an excellent smuggler's drop.
Sure, but he'll lean in close, hold Charles, and be like, "There's something that has not been granted to me. It's called player property, so I can't make any use of it."
Wait, don't you own a Elven Citadel? Or the Taladon, or whatever it is?
No.
Dab, dab.
As far as any other government entity understands, or system mechanical otherwise, the ownership of that is not under my name.
I see. Wink. Right, well, as long as you don't use McCove, yeah, I can tell you how to get there.
Alright, cool.
So, there's certain rock formations along the sea that way. You have to find the right one. It's got a nice set of tits on it. I painted it myself. You follow the tits, you follow your way in.
That's if we're going in by sea or going in by land?
Sea, by sea. I
Alright.
don't go in by land too often. But
Well-
I just follow the trail, the hunting trail. It's fairly... It's a little hard to find, but I marked it with a pile of stones.
Takar will tap his head. Good idea. We were told from our scouting reports there was a temple of Kahili there that's
Hey, yeah.
been defaced.
Here's my temple to Kahili. Bastards probably broke it down by now.
Yeah, we were told that there's been some damage to it. Is there, as well as the building next to it, seems to have been where one of their leaders has taken.
Well, he's in my fucking house!
Oh. Yeah.
I hope he hasn't found
Yeah,
my
he is.
stash. Oh, what stash? I don't have a stash.
Yeah. I mean, if you had a stash.
Yeah, if I had one, I hope he didn't find it.
Yeah, and if you wanted someone to verify it wasn't taken, where would that said stash be?
Roll me a deception.
Well, I'm not gonna actually take it. I just want to know what the stash.
I know. I want if he's going to tell you.
Oh, okay, cool. Deception roll.
Yeah.
It's a 7.
Oh, well, wouldn't you like to know? Yeah, no, they're not gonna find it. It's fine. I don't have a stash.
Okay, yeah, you don't have a stash. Let's just hope they didn't find it. But like you said, they probably did it, and
Yeah.
you're
I mean, how can they find
see,
something that doesn't exist?
exactly. That's why I try to tell the government or the.
Oh my god, no.
Great Bazaar comes by all the time. It's like, hey, where's all my money? I'm like,
Fuck the
what?
Great Bazaar.
It don't exist. Yeah, it don't exist. My money doesn't exist. How do they know?
Ain't no shit.
But all right. So if we're going by sea, follow the tits. If we're going by
Yeah.
land, look stack of rocks.
Yeah. Follow the tits or follow the rock.
Cool. You know, in taking back the cove, it may be nice to have some hands or someone to make sure they don't get out by water. We got a few extra boys, a few extra lads, and lasses hanging around, and you mind maybe closing up the seal? That way, if they try to run by sea, you got them dead to rights as soon as they come out.
Yeah, I can join with your crew. Well, not join with the crew, but I can sail with your crew.
Yeah, that might be, since you know the way and
Yeah.
we're not looking to make too big of a scene, and you obviously have this vessel squeaked up to be sneaky,
Yeah, it's just gonna sneak right in through.
we
Right.
can maybe have you stationed outside to make sure none of their longships get out.
No, I
And
just
if
thought
they
of
do-
something. The tits
Yeah.
might not be there. As I
What-
painted them
what?
on.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. I'll just
I
repaint
mean,
them.
if you're, yeah, and you know how to get there, so
Yeah.
that's fine. You can totally handle it yourself. Cool.
Maybe next time I
um,
should, like, carve it in instead of painting it on.
You know what? That might be a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
You can even, like, you know, since you're carving them on, they're gonna erode, but that means they'll stay around for longer as well, so you don't have to do it as often.
Hey, you haven't know like a mason? If I'm gonna make some tits, I might want to make tits, some nice tits.
Yeah. I'll see about finding someone.
Charles is
If I
such
come
an
across
asshole.
someone who can help. Oh yeah, yes, but this is fun. Yeah. I'll see about finding someone for you. You know what? Like as a favor for a friend.
Yeah.
We'll see what I can do. I mean, I am a businessman at heart, and I have a number of connections who could potentially provide the benefit that you're looking for.
Great, yeah. Well, let's get the connection.
But what I'll do is I'll talk to my my friends, and then if we need anybody, I'll operate with you and get you what the signal will be. I mean, if anything, just kind of hang out nearby where the exit is. Once we hand over some crew to
It's
you.
one entrance, so kind of figure we just hang out there and blast them anything that leaves.
Yeah, and I'll send some people over to you whenever we're going to head out to go by land to get there.
Sounds like a plan.
But, yeah, well, it's a pleasure to talk to a soul who really connects with my own. And remember, if it never existed, they'll never find it, right?
They'll never find it.
Yeah.
Just like the tax money the Great Bazaar's been trying to get from me.
Yeah, and
I ain't live religion, care what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, old Charles.
Yeah.
He'll come by to him and be like, if as a friend of your captain there, maybe you may not want to be on the boat whenever it sets sail. Just, I mean, unless you aren't really wanting to risk if you're wanting to risk your life like fighting Viking, stay aboard. But if you don't, you might want to head out. But just some friendly advice.
You notice as he's talking with your past perception that he doesn't have a tongue.
I was about to say, does he not have teeth or something? What's going on?
Bye.
Poor guy.
Did old Charles take it?
Anyways, while you're heading down, we'll return to the tavern. As you enter into here, you'll see old Keegan there kind of holding his keg like a baby, and whispering into it.
Oh, it's all right.
Look up.
Can I help you? Need a bed? Need a ale? Meal?
No, hi, we're hiring you for our crew.
Oh, you have my payment then.
So what I want to do is
14 platinum.
Okay, so what I want to do is I'm gonna inspect this place.
Okay.
Does it look busy?
Zob's gonna peek his head in and say, "You said 11."
Did I? Oh, well, my bad. I'm bad with math. 11.
How about 100 gold? To place it on the table right up front.
More coins means
that's more money. Yeah, right? Yeah. Deal. Struck. Right.
There you go.
Oh no.
Of course, if you're going to help us, you'll have to close up the tavern.
Oh.
Well, why? We can just bring the booze with us. We can carry it.
No more booze, Muse.
I didn't say for me.
I think I can get Whisper to handle the place for a bit.
I don't think that would be necessary. Is this all you have? She points to the supply.
Nah.
Do you have more somewhere?
I mean, a brewery.
Is that the building? Is this building right here?
That is that one, yes.
And who owns that building?
I do.
Of course.
You do? Okay.
Keg Belly Brewery.
Well, not really, but it's mine.
Who else do you have working in it?
Oh, just some you know, people. Random layabouts. I fire them like every 3 days. Just because a few of them have been stealing. A few of them have been goofing off. Turnover's quite high, actually. It's a little unfortunate. I need some fine dwarven lads in there. They'll keep the place running smooth.
All right, sounds
Um,
like we got a crew member.
Can I inspect his alcohol?
Sure. Roll me a brewer's kit or a
I have
perception.
proficiency in this. It's not on my sheet because I haven't updated it, but I just found out from War to Witchtown I have it.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. Is that a int or wisdom? What is it?
Wisdom.
Okay. So a 6.
Looks to be some strong stuff.
Mm-mm.
You're not sure if it's even
And-
safe to drink the one that's in his keg. This one
Yeah, I'm not
looks
drinking it.
strong, but it's not. You don't think it's not safe to drink. This one you don't think it's safe to drink.
Okay. Do you have more of that? She points to what's in his hand.
Aye, ah. I have a... I have more.
So, okay, what I'm thinking is either we buy a stock or we ask him to close for the day. Cuz we need them to be sober, right? That's what the blacksmith said.
Well, he just said to get them to stop drinking. What, are you trying to hire the rest of the town, or what are you trying to do right now?
Well, I'm trying to get them to stop drinking, and the easiest way to get them to stop drinking is close this shit down.
I mean, I don't think you need to get them to stop drinking because they're all drunk. I think you just need to get them to stop drinking so they'll do something else.
So we can just
Yeah.
pay him. I
Yeah.
think that's what Muse already did. So this guy's recruited.
Yeah. Also, how do we know he's not like a Russian sniper or something? Because he said he is like an improved gunman, right? Essentially.
He's
We
the
found out
improved, bombardier, so he throws better bombs.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
But how do we know like the drunker he gets, maybe he gets like more powerful? He's like a Russian sniper or something.
I mean, he carries a barrel around, so he has his own portable supply.
Exactly. He can carry more stuff too. He's big.
No, he's a dwarf.
Wait.
Is
So-
he? It
Yeah,
looks like
he's
he's
a
really
dwarf.
big.
He is a dwarf.
Oh, okay. I see it
What
now.
if... Hear me out. What if
Mhm.
we got some of this good stuff and it just magically appears in their temple? And they think, oh, the gods have graced us with magic beer, and they drink the really, really stout magic beer, and then we attack.
How are we going to deliver all of that? Like,
Yeah, that would be a lot to carry.
One thing to remember is that we still have 8 units of pirates.
Yeah, plus there's still people I haven't talked to yet. There's like a lady up the street too.
Yeah, like honestly, we don't need the whole town to come and fight for us.
But the thing is, we have this guy who owns a brewery, and he's in our party now. So
Yeah,
it's like, free round if we win for everybody who's in this army.
because like right now, the total number of people we'll probably fight is 26. That is considerably less than like every other fight we've had, and 16 of those will be, or like this is the most. 16 of those would be mooks, which are like fodder every 2 rounds. But I don't think we need like a huge fighting force to go take this out.
Well, it's just a thought.
And Zelda's dead.
If we have them hired, then I'm cool.
Plus, there's still this lady, this nice lady over here, who
Pretty sure that's a guy.
Octavia.
Your name is Octavia.
Oh, never mind.
Maybe Octavia will like be like, oh, by the way, I have this whole like set of sentry guns planted somewhere. Here you go, Freya. Here's the keys, and so now you have like a Apache helicopter you can attach to your dragon.
Hey, Nerp, I'm gonna fill up a tankard of this barrel right here. With like a little tankard.
That's a gold.
You don't see me. Just keeps filling up the tankard.
Roll me intimidate.
Did I
Intimidate?
mind you?
Can I persuade him that he didn't see me?
You're not being persuasive here. Like you do not like. That is
That's an
Yeah,
intimidation.
that is a scary kobold. It's just like, I know I'm doing this directly in front of you. You don't see shit, my dude.
Zob just peers through, gets him the fingers to my eyes, brings to his eyes.
Oh no. Can she have advantage since she's with us?
She's pink.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's pink and
No,
small.
I can see you. You're taking me ale. It's
Wait.
gold.
Wait, did Zob just go full? Okay.
He goes back.
Zob popped his lichen form.
Wait a second. Her
Wait, it's
stealing
1
is
gold, but
breaking-
I just paid you 100.
Well, I mean, you have an ale. 100's for me to join you.
Hmm.
Zob Muse is breaking the law.
Challenge
Not
him to a
breaking the
drinking
law.
contest.
Wait, but then we lose him from our party because he's blackout drunk.
Yeah, he's gonna be wasted.
Or he'll be empowered because he's a Russian sniper.
That is possible.
Car flips into the isometric plane.
She'll just drop the tanker. I want to continue legitimately though.
Very good, very good.
I don't want to use the entire session for a gag.
So, moving on over here, you would see this well-dressed woman with long black and brown dreadlocks covered in beads, traditional tricorn hat, a long overcoat, and she looks out towards you. Good to see
Well,
you, Mom.
don't you look like a pirate?
Well, I better be. Bloody mayor of this town.
Oh. Well, look at you.
What do you need?
We're here to destroy Viking. Just slaughter them all.
All right. Well,
Just thought we'd say hello. Passing through, talking to these townspeople. What is the name of your town, by the way?
Broken Quay.
Might you know any people of Broken K who would want to get in a good fight? Maybe yourself?
Look at something real quick. Oh, I need to for macros. She's statted but doesn't have macros. That's easy to fix
She's a
though.
level 12 pirate rogue.
Well,
That'd be pretty handy.
I leave the town's by itself. All Viking about. Even it would not be, proper. Someone's gonna protect this shithole. Unless those boys and lasses you'll bought here are gonna stay and protect it. In which case I'm not sure why you're trying to hire me.
Every hand on the rope helps.
Perhaps you can provide aid in another way? Any supplies? Or the such?
I mean, if you're looking for potions, I can provide some of those.
Might you have schematics or something of the buildings? Maybe around the northern coast there?
Northern coast. Not really a lot of buildings up that way, other than old Charles's smuggler's hold.
It's where we've heard they're all hanging out.
The reason why you guys, just to be clear, that you guys know where they're hanging out is because of the airship. No one in this town
Mhm.
knows that they're there until you
Oh,
guys
no.
told them. So there's like,
Wait, didn't the Smith and stuff know?
because you told them.
I thought he had like extra info though, like he knew about the cave and stuff.
They knew about the cave.
This is his
He knew about
home.
the
He
cave, but
probably
he
knows
didn't
all
know that
about the
they.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
They
don't
didn't know they were
where
held
they're
up
coming from,
there.
right?
Yeah.
But coincidentally enough, he knows. Oh, they're held up there. Well, I used to go mining there. That's the kind of thing.
Pretty much. But
Well, no, he also mentioned that people have been watching them before, like
people have been
spying on the
watching the
Viking.
city.
Yeah.
The city's been being
He
spied
knows
on.
there. He knows there's a scouting patrol, but he doesn't know where the patrol goes or returns to.
Yeah, the Viking have been scouting this place,
Yes.
not the people of here been scouting the Viking.
I'm just confused because he was also mentioning like when they go to bed and stuff too.
It's just a solid guess right there. Also, other reasons that you do not know of.
He's a spy.
Anyways, I mean, old Charles, I do believe I still have some of his blueprints. So, provide those. That's what you think they are.
I think that'd be a pretty big boon.
Alright. She goes inside. Doesn't say anything else.
4 hours later.
Zob will stand back up off the floor.
Alright. She'll come out holding a bundle of papers. There you are. It's the blueprints of the house. Or the houses and the church. And the tower. And the other tower.
Got any cool tunnels?
No.
Unfortunate.
Is it possible maybe one of us could look over the schematics? Maybe there's like something that's a little bit off.
Give me an investigation check.
Does anyone have really good investigation?
I have a +10.
Freya?
I do. I'm sorry. Do you want me to investigate?
Somebody said
I'm
they have
bad
a
at
plus
looking
10,
at maps.
whoever's got it.
If since Freya can't get help, if you don't have if you have a +10 as well, if you help Bearded, that would actually be mechanical.
Who said they had plus
That's
10?
me.
Mavis?
Yeah, Mamas. I'll
I can
throw a
do
guide.
I'll help.
I'll throw guidance on myself too.
Yeah, have Freya do it, and then me and Mavis will also look at it with help. So, is that with advantage? Oh, there you go.
If I've been hired by for the contract, I would have advantage on this.
How much do you need? Do you need like a certain amount to be hired?
To be hired, 2 coppers. One
Oh,
is a down payment and one to pay afterwards. That's the least amount.
so could I just hand you like 10 gold to like kill the Valkyrie or whatever?
I don't kill things. I capture them.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem, though. We're trying to kill.
Your
the
task
eagle.
is to kill the Blood Eagle. So to hire them to kill the Blood Eagle will break Takar's task of killing. And your guys' task, technically.
31 investigation.
Indeed. So with a 31, looking over the blueprints here, that was loud. You notice that the house that the Earl has taken up residence in has something off about the first floor's bedchamber. Or, not bedchamber, lounge. There is something off about one of the walls there. You think it might be... You don't think it's a mistake. You think that there's something special about that wall.
Like
And,
a false wall kind of a
yeah,
thing,
like,
or
like either a false wall or maybe like a switch or something like that. Something to reveal.
hmm.
But with the blueprints that you have gained, all the interiors will be revealed too, so I can provide those when you guys get there.
Okay.
Okay.
What type of potions do you have here that you might be able to lend?
Let's see here. Well, sadly, old Lan has been out for a while, so we've limited on stock. But what you did leave were some solid healing potions. Let's see here, going up my notes real quick. I know straight off the bat there's healing potions. Healing potions. There is a potion of fire breathing. We then have a couple poisons of torpor.
You'd raise an eyebrow. What happened to old Nan?
Oh, she's been up on the... what's his name? On Tari Jack's vessel, hunting the Viking.
On on whose vessel?
Tari Jack. He's
You got any
the captain of the Howling Raider.
Hmm. I think I have my own collection, and he'd tap his cauldron. Just be like, I think I have plenty of those. I appreciate it though.
Aye. Alright, suit yourself.
Oh. Got connection issues probably.
My computer is falling asleep while I'm using it.
Would it be possible to maybe speed things up if Muse did like an aerial sweep to kind of like look for some like rough and tough pirates to join us?
I mean, if you want to just hire random NPCs, yeah, you can just do that.
I mean, I think we're good with the
Like,
bartender.
I mean, if you
and
want additional NPCs, you now have 3 vessels of pirates and 1 vessel of Viking. You have a very strong army.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I'm like, I don't think we actually need to hire anyone.
Yeah. I think we're good. We can head off,
Yeah.
I'd say.
All
I
right.
was more wanting to talk around the town to just get information about where we were going, which we've kind of already done.
Which we can go down the mined area, and I can give us water breathing so we can just swim safely through that area he was talking about. We can swing around back. That's where Freya
So-
wanted to end up anyways.
So last time I did that, I got face to face with a tentacle monster.
That's right.
So,
Oh no.
I'm a little hesitant to go swimming around in places, but we can check it out. I'm okay
Then
with checking
counter
it out. I'd
argument?
like to.
I can water walk us, and we can just walk across the cliffside and just sneak around that way. If you don't want to actually enter the water.
Yeah, we could just do that or something.
Well, I think Frey can get around. She wouldn't have a problem with getting around to the other side.
I know, I'm talking about the party in the general. Which route do we want to go down?
I think the idea of having old Charles and maybe some of our boy roll around and cover the sea just in case no one coming in. Basically, keep anyone else from coming in and keeping from anyone leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Will give us a chance to, if we then go by land, like the security of knowing that what's at the camp is what we'll be dealing with, and we won't have any surprises coming by sea.
So are we
Mainly,
going?
I wanna get up on that cliffside that we were looking at,
Yeah.
and like kind of like use my spyglass on that tower, see if we can get any additional info
Because
on what's in there.
if we need to fly around, technically I could carry, because Freya and Zob can ride on the dragon to get up to the cliff. Muse can take the Pegasus, and I may be able to carry Mavos.
I weigh like 200 pounds max. Yeah, you're good. That's gear included and everything.
Yeah, so I could carry Mavos, and we could all fly up to that cliff to get an idea of where to go.
What's
That's
Zob gonna do? Is he like
Well,
okay?
Zob will ride with Freya on the dragon to fly up if we need to.
Sure.
Are we sure we want to use the dragon though? He's like a huge red dragon.
I mean,
Doesn't
He can
exactly blend
fly
with the dragon.
quietly.
it's a drake, so it's not like an actual dragon.
It's got the subtype dragon.
Yeah, but it's not like an actual.
It's actually a Jinyu Chidragon. Or Chidrag is what it's called.
So,
All right, so we fly it.
for purposes of going forward, you guys are wanting the crews here to blockade the escape route to sea from the Smuggler's Cove.
Yeah, and if they can, within range, maybe fire upon a few of the
They're not gonna be able to
land
fire.
troops. Okay, yeah, then just blockade it. That way, and they don't have to be secretive about it. Like, if the Vi can see, oh, hey, we're blockaded in, they may sally forth to go and attack.
So, that's what these guys are going to do. Are you bringing anyone with you other than yourselves?
I mean, y'all paid
Are we
Tig.
not? That seems like suicide. I don't really want to fucking do that.
What?
Well,
No,
if we bring
I
if we
don't.
bring people on land, then we can't stealth.
Yeah.
Is the point.
Well, what I'm saying is that, okay, so we get in and we kill the Blood Eagle. Do we really think that all of them are gonna just stop?
I mean, I
Or-
think
Oh,
they're gonna
I
join into
don't-
the 5 period. It's
Yeah,
Blood Eagle and all of them. It's not multiple fights. It's one big fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
no,
what I'm
so-
saying is I don't want the full force of the Vikings coming at us while we're trying to fight the boss. That
Well-
just seems dumb as fuck.
Well, then we can have the ships move in from the sea and draw and have them fight in the cove while we try to then draw the thing. Like, I think, though, taking too many people by land will cause too big of a distraction. Or draw too many eyes to us. Whereas if they show up by sea, then the Vi can like, oh, well, then we need to, because they don't have any like actual defenses from what we saw. They don't have any ballistas and stuff, so they're gonna have to get on their boats to fire those and fight. And then there's not actually that many of them. Like there's only 26 people, is what we were told.
Max.
26
That's-
plus the
No,
Earl
26.
and
No, that's
26
the entire
including
force.
everyone.
Yeah, that's the entire
26
force.
total.
okay, well there's okay, there's an Earl, there's giants,
There's 2 giants.
the Blood Eagle.
The Blood Eagle, 2 elites, which is the Earl and someone else, and
Probably a
16
thing.
mooks.
Yeah,
So
I don't.
16. That's not that many people. Like I've been doing
What if
ERP
we-
events where we're fighting 6 Viking alone.
What if we brought a bit of like, either one of the people from the town we hired or something, a few people to bring in and put on their ships, like sneak them onto those ships, and then we could use those ships that are docked there against them on the land because they're right there. Couldn't they just like fire on the people like that are possibly in those tents there?
I'm fine with bringing people. The point is, if we bring people on land, we can't sneak to the position in the back that you guys want. So if we bring people on land, we're going to have to start the fight in the south. If you guys are okay with
why
that,
couldn't we strike at the same time? I mean, we did it the last time. Like that.
You mean like do half and half, like some people sneak and then some people come in from the
have
other
them all
side?
come
Yeah.
by land.
Yeah, have a distraction, people coming in through land, and then we come in and go for the Blood Eagle.
We can do that. We can have Old Charles and his crew cover the ocean, and then have
our forces go through land. I'm fine with that.
yeah, that'll work.
I don't
just-
mind leading an entire army. I'll
Zob
just
goes
march
through the
up with the
north.
army on my back while you guys sneak around.
That
I mean,
actually might work.
kinda
It-
like
it is
that.
kind of splitting the party, but
I don't know. I feel like we'll need. Actually, no. We
'Cause
all
that
know
means
what'll
the
happen
car
in that
has to
fight.
tank.
I have to tank, and I will tank.
You have 3 casts of shield. You're fine.
What if we
Have the
bring?
dragon come pick me up and just like throw me at her.
What
I
if we
mean,
bring one of the
what
giants?
prestige? What
Though?
prestige do you have? Do you have three prestige?
Zob is 3 prestige, yes.
Then you could totally ride the dragon.
Okay, how about this? I also have the option that so me and Zob lead the army south. If shit gets bad, I can dimension door me and Zob to you guys.
So the problem is, if you look at the scale of that map, from the watchtower to like
can
the
get-
Earl's house, is like how far
Yeah,
is
it's
the
like
mission?
600 feet, 500.
Yeah. What's the speed of your little red thingy?
My horse?
No,
It can.
drag chin.
Oh,
Oh, I think it's
That handout.
hold on.
Portrait, I mean.
oh no! Is that
60-foot
Valdor's
fly.
art?
60-foot fly.
Oh, the portrait. Yeah, that's DC.
That's DC.
How far is Dimension Door?
500.
Actually, Dimension Door is faster than the thing. So yeah, y'all could probably be at one place, then Dimension Door the two of you to the fight.
Yeah, should things go awry, I'm fine with that.
What's the distance on your brain talking?
30 feet.
Dang it.
Yeah, I know. I wish the Mages Guild had that Raymond's or whatever telepathic bond. I want that spell so freaking badly.
Oh, Raries.
Rary's telepathic bond.
I could ritual cast that.
I don't know. You using I kind of want to stay away from you using your spells. Your spells, although you being against the army would be a good idea, but splitting the party worries me. The only reason why I was considering it with Zob is because he's got a high enough command that he could actually command an army and do fairly decent doing it. The rest of us, I guess, Takar could do it too, but we need a tank to be with us.
I mean, I think me and Zob have the same command DC.
Can you
No,
guys
Zob
fail
is-
though? Can you fail command checks?
Let's see. What is it, martial or persuasion?
Is martial
So-
persuasion or intimidation? I
My
think too.
persuasion is a +9, I think, and I always get advantage. I can choose advantage on charisma, so.
I
think
have
that's the same.
+9.
Yeah.
I bring it up just because Muse can't fail them at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like even on a 1, she can't fail.
I
So I
mean,
don't know.
okay, then do you want to go with Zob, and then you two could fly over to us?
Well, the
with...
problem is that flying is a lot slower than Dimension Door. 600 feet in a single action is much faster than dashing with a 60-foot or 120-foot turn.
Swifty can move to almost as that with a food token though, because he can dash as an action and then bonus action dash up to a number of times equal to his dex, which is like 3.
Can Swifty carry both you and Zob?
I don't know if he can carry Zob because I think Zob is very heavy though.
Yeah, that's the... Because if anyone were to stay with the army, it would be Zob.
I mean, I have scrolls for almost all of my spells, so I'm not going to be... Just because I have 2 spell slots, I won't be hurting. Dimension Dooring once would be fine for me. I got Hex Scrolls, I got Fairy Fire Scrolls, Dissonant Whisper Scrolls, so...
You're also a warlock. Like, your high-level spell slots, like, don't matter as much.
Well, not he's got a limited amount of spells though. Period. That's what I'm saying.
I would kind of like to bring one giant though. Like I feel like it would be good to have like that extra muscle to sneak him in.
I don't want any of them with us to fight the Blood Eagle. If they're involved, I want them to be in the army.
Yeah, and if they're in the army, there's still a chance that the Blood Eagle can turn them from a distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they'd be fighting in the boats. They wouldn't be fighting on land, so it wouldn't be more that we'd have to deal with per se.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's great that we got him, but Nerf did bring up a good point in the fact that, like, the Blood Eagle could sway them.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Like,
if we
just
have
her-
the Blood Eagle occupied, she can't sway them.
I mean, it's just easy as sitting
It's
out
more
a
like
shout,
seeing
like a
seeing
rallying
your
cry.
former commander in battle might
Yeah.
sway them. You know, just seeing her in combat might sway them to, revolt again.
So do we want to just do Zob and Mavos, and then the rest of us up on the peak? Is that what we're going with?
I think it's the best option that we have so far. It's either that or just let Zob go by himself, which is a perfectly valid thing too.
Can't
It's
command
just-
that many by
I would
himself.
rather him. I would have him
Zob
rather.
can only command a number of troops equal to his charisma modifier.
3.
How many troops do we have on the ground?
We have a total of
a lot.
we have a total of 8.
I can command 4.
So basically, y'all two could handle bringing a party of 7.
Mm-hmm.
Party though, and then we're fighting the Blood Eagle with 3 people.
Well, we don't have to immediately move into the Blood Eagle. Like, they don't have to stay with the Viking fighting.
Yeah, we just
Again.
escort them in basically. We move
Yeah.
we rally our troops, move them into the center of the town or outpost or whatever it's called, and then we join you and we're in range to also command our troops.
Are we trying to bait the Blood Eagle outside? Because aren't they in a tower right now?
I'm pretty sure she's
The
gonna
Blood
join.
Eagle is in the tower, yes. That is
I mean-
her resting place.
And as soon as I feel as soon as we start attacking the town, she's not just gonna sit there and watch her armies fight it out. I'm pretty sure
I
she's
know,
gonna want to duke it.
Yeah, she will. But if we coordinate our attack and start it at the same time, then we could maybe get a surprise on her. Like,
Mhm.
Does anyone
And-
have sending scrolls?
I do have sending scrolls.
We could signal them, when to attack with one of those. Just because, no range, no nothing.
Is it possible Nerf, for us to give them orders to just, this is the location we're going to fight, and then pick one of them to, like, lead the rest of the troops? Or do we have to have
can.
PC?
Yeah, you could
We
do
just
that.
do that.
Although they would be by themselves in terms of getting to where you need them to be. So if there's any encounters on the way, they'll have to deal with that encounter. You
Well,
might lose
so-
troops.
What if we all travel through the woods together, and then when we're getting close, we break off?
You would break
Bob
off
has
with them.
sending. Why doesn't he just notify us when he's ready to go in?
I don't have the spell currently prepared.
Oh.
I have sending, but that's both my spell slots used at that point.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned scrolls, so we wouldn't use any spell slots.
Well, it's a I have to roll to use sending, but if I give Zob a scroll,
Well,
of
you could just
sending-
give it to me. I have sending, and
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just cast it. Sorry, I thought you just could cast it.
I thought it was gonna be Zob and Mavos that stayed behind.
No, I know, but I'm saying we can signal them with me casting the sending scroll to them, saying, "Hey, you guys are good to go."
Wait,
Oh,
I think we're
okay.
forgetting a big thing, guys. Nerp just said that if we send these through the woods, if they come into any encounters along the way, then they'll have to deal with them on their own. We may lose some troops. We're all going to the same place. It's just that we're going to break off at some point.
Yeah.
Regardless. So why don't we all travel together through the woods toward the place, and then if we meet any Zayakin, we're thinning out the ranks before we even get there anyways. And
Yeah,
they'll
so
know that,
let's
oh, a
just
full
do that.
force is coming, and then when we break off after we've killed them, they'll expect that we're in this group. And when we're not in that group, that's when, like, we'll have our moment of surprise then. Because it's okay if they know that a big party's coming, they just don't know that that party's going to split.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we should all just go together in the woods, and then, or like toward the place, and then if we have any encounters or whatever along the way, we're dealing with them with our large group, and then once we get close, that's when we send the army. All right, army, go, or we'll give you a signal, and then we all sneak around where we want to sneak around to, and then we give the signal, and the army comes in, and then we go and use that as our time to go find the Blood Eagle and kill them.
Is it possible though that like any encounters through the jungle would, alert somebody with a horn who will just, signal everyone back at their camp? Is that
It's
a thing that
possible.
can happen though?
The only people you've
'Cause
seen
that's what
with
worries
horns,
me.
though, have been trackers as well as the Thane and Earl.
I mean, that's fine though. By Takar saying we want them to expect our entire group to be this one group, and then you guys split off. So them being alerted is not technically a bad thing, since
It's
you
not
three
even
will
you
be.
guys spinning off. No, hold up. Think of it this way. Once we get close, we send these 8 pirates to go attack. Zob and Mavos don't need to be with them. We only really need to babysit them through the woods. Once they get through the woods, they'll be able to handle themselves. They may die, we may lose a few, that's fine. Because while they're fighting and dealing with the main Viking, force, that gives us our ability to bypass all of it and then get to the Blood Eagle. Because they're not going to expect us five breaking off and going another way, or going like around the back or sticking to the woods. They're going to be like, oh, there's an army that we heard about, that we got warned about, marching up the road. This is the army we're expecting. And then they go and fight that army.
I have no objections.
I mean, we can slap Keegan Kedbelly with them. He can lead them, make himself feel good.
Don't we have Kahili priests too? I would think they would be the best to lead it since they have spells and such.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter who's leading it. It's just
They're just a distraction, so we can fight the boss, and we might fight
Yeah.
1 or 2 ads. It's just to make the last fight manageable. I have no problems with that. I wonder if if we'll see a spot in our. Is there such a spot where we can break off and we can get around to not be noticed?
So, let me go to the smoker scope map. Let's see.
Isn't that what the mine is?
Maybe off to the side where this watchtower is, there's like another like kind of almost cliff.
So, on this map, if you guys are wanting to, split off with your troops before being spotted by the watchtower or anything like that, are you wanting to do the water tunnel? The one that was...
Yes.
So, okay. So you guys are wanting to go through there. So, there is about halfway to here. So, about hour and a half, 2 hours back. So, if you guys split off there, could work. But that's still about an hour and a half travel up here. You guys could continue with them for a bit and then go back. But splitting off wise, you could split off at any point before you get about here-ish. So within sight line of the watchtower.
I mean, would it be possible? And I'm on the smuggler's cooked. They're coming up the road. Is it possible for us at some point before we're within view of, or before the watchtower, we believe the watchtower can see us, just go around through the woods this way?
I mean, if you want to go through the woods this way, you're free to try.
Why go through the woods and not just go through the tunnel that deposits you down here where you want to be?
Yeah, we could do that. It's just that they would be an hour trekking on their own, and that may be like there may be something that'll slow them down. And I'm wanting to keep the 5 of us together.
Okay, you're wanting to keep us together. Okay.
Yes, I want to fight the Valkyrie with a party of 5.
The problem I have with that is I don't think my dragon can go through that tunnel. and I don't think that Swifty can go through that tunnel.
I mean,
So
So
Well,
short.
Swifty is only a large creature.
You're still on the map, right?
yeah.
yeah.
So for reference, from right shoot, I need to put the thing. From right here, I can dimension door me and Zob literally right here. That's 500 feet. So there's no reason why we can't lead that army there. You guys want to start that sniper fight? Okay, boom, poof. We're right here now.
How long
want
would
a
it
way
take to
out.
go through the
I
jungle
want a way out.
on the
That's
side?
that's the reason why I want my dragon with me. Is I want a way out.
If you
If-
want to detour through the jungle, so going off path, you will have to deal with. Oh, if you're just going like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're just like, hey, look, we're right here. I mean,
Yeah.
you're just traveling that distance,
Yes,
so you
so
know,
it's
like
normal. Yeah, basically,
just-
the army marches up, and then while
like
they
1,000 feet.
Yeah, once the army has aggro and everything's coming to get them, we're just gonna sneak around that way, like that.
I
That
think that's a good
way,
idea.
So we could
The Viking are all
reconvene with
trickling
Zob and Mavos, who are like right at the Valkyrie Tower,
So,
like from the back. Basically.
no. I think you're getting plans mixed up. If Zob and Mavos, if we do it to where we're sneaking like this, all of us, all 5 of us are doing this. If we take the water tunnel, Muse, Freya, and Takar are gonna pop out like over here.
But it's gonna take an hour.
Well, it'll take an hour. No. It won't take an hour longer than traveling.
You
It's just
will
we
you will
break off.
split up an hour. You will split up at a point where it takes an hour for us to reach here, and you reach the northern part.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is, when we split up, there is an hour where we are not together, but we are traveling at the same pace, basically.
And that's where we're going with. Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I think the only issue, like, at this point then, is Freya wants to bring her dragon, but then I have to ask the question, what would you do if you didn't have the dragon for this session?
I would be doing what you're suggesting. I just don't see. The problem is that the Valkyrie can also fly, and I would also like a way out if things go sideways. Now, I'm pretty sure that I could sneak away and get away. But if for some reason the Valkyrie gets away from us and ends up flying, there's only a couple people that could follow.
I mean, if the Valkyrie gets away, then we fail the mission.
Exactly.
I don't think the
Then why are you planning our entry based on a failure of a mission? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not okay. So I'm trying to think about everything that could possibly happen.
So, the only thing that's stopping us from going right now is you trying to figure out what to do with the dragon.
I mean, it's knowledge we can't even know. Like,
Yeah.
you know, what are we gonna do when this happens and this
Like,
happens?
you're-
Like, we don't even know what she
Worried
does yet.
about
Alright,
the
fine,
dragon
I'm fine.
entering the tunnel. You could go ask the person who uses the tunnel if the dragon could fit.
Big brain.
Can the dragon swim?
I can give it water breathing.
That's also. Oh no, you ritual cast that one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well then I will go and ask him.
I mean, can't the dragon just fly any which way out of here?
Yeah,
Like,
but it's
east,
the
south,
problem
whatever.
is getting it to go where I need it to go and then staying there.
What's its intelligence?
8.
Oh, it's smart enough to take nuanced commands.
That's an orc. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think if, you know, worse comes to worse, Freya's the only one alive. I don't think she's going to chase down the one person, maybe. I think she's going to stay here and, you know, kill all the rest of our units and then us, or whatever.
Go ask the tunnel guy.
How big is this tunnel?
Oh, you're back. Yeah, the tunnel's pretty big actually. It's like 18 feet in diameter.
Could you
That feel when the map was designed for a huge creature to fit without me knowing that a huge creature was going to be required to fit.
okay.
So you know. There you go.
Fantastic. Thank you. Appreciate the
Aye.
information.
Yeah. No worries. Got to
Yeah.
help.
Okay. I'm okay now. I'm okay now. I just look, listen, I don't want this to fail. I don't want it to be a
No, I get
failure.
it. I get
And
it. I'm
if
just
I
saying.
if
get
you
it,
guys
but
all you guys die, Freya's running. She's not
well, here's the
staying.
thing: if
That's
if we
fine.
die, if honestly, if me and Zob are dead, you're already dead.
No, she's
Yeah.
running.
No. You're already dead because you have less health and less defensive options than us.
Oh no, she's gone. She's not. She doesn't get hit.
Let's
If she's getting hit, there's something wrong. You
Army
guys aren't
ho.
doing your job.
Tally ho, army. Let's go.
Well, here's the
So,
thing:
We
I
set
get
off.
hit all the time. I get hit all the time because Zob can't get hit. So if I'm suddenly not being hit because I can't get hit, you're the next target.
I don't intend to be that close, so you know.
Sage,
All right,
our
are
army
we gonna do
goes.
some running here?
so you
Some
guys,
sneaking and such.
you are wishing to bring the party, obviously. These
Mhm.
soldiers here, yes,
Yes.
and then Keegan.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then old Charles will just cover the thing with his crew.
very good. So these ships, or this ship here, and then yeah, cool, excellent. So in that case, gather up. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Venture as if you're heading westward, so you're proper right now.
All right. You guys want me to give you some mid-rest cooking before we head out marching style?
No, we'll be fine. We'll pop them once we're in the cave, probably for cooking tokens.
Yeah, I want to use my
mid-rest
turf
cooking
wars.
is not a time benefit. It's a per resting thing. So I can do it now.
Sure.
Will that
Just
work
take
with
the-
food tokens?
Yes.
Like we can put stuff
Yeah.
on them. Okay.
You can eat your food
works.
token whenever you want. The mid-rest cooking lasts until the next time the party rests.
All right. Sure.
And the +5 move speed on everyone would be fine for the travel stuff. You don't want to do that?
All
Party
right,
is
I give everyone that, and I pop my cauldron's ability that once a day I'll just type it out here. Actually, I'll copy and paste it. So who wants advantage on persuasion skills or charisma skills?
Should probably go to you guys if you're
I
gonna
can
be
give
with
it.
the armies.
It's gonna be me and one other person, so one other person can benefit from this.
Zob,
Um,
Probably Zob.
I'll take some.
All right, that's the ability of my cauldron. So everyone gets +5 movement. Me and Zob get advantage on charisma checks.
Jesus Christ, you have such an army.
A collection of lads and lasses.
So,
Watch us walk up, and then they're like, "We surrender. You have an army."
this is your crew. This is your party as you guys begin making your way through the jungle, the ambience.
The ambiance.
Ambiance, indeed. Do is now this.
Goes on.
As you guys get to here, we need to see if there's an encounter on the way.
Not loading. Oh, there it goes.
So, low, there is no encounter. Alright. You make your way to this path within the jungle, a river flowing outwards to sea, just to the southern edge, path leading out through here. With the help of silvers and all that, you're able to find this trail without issue. The one that led to the Smuggler's Cove. As you get to the midway point, moving forward, you guys would notice the pool of water flowing with the waterfall pouring down into it.
That's the location we were supposed to go.
That
to,
is
right?
the underwater cave, yes, that leads to the other tunnel.
Alright. 10-minute ritual cast of water breathing on all of them that are going down there.
Alright. So, who is going down?
Me.
I'm going to. Do you have enough casting to put it on Swifty as well?
10 people, so yes. It's up to 10 creatures, so you, your mount, yeah, that's all of you guys. You're fine.
Okay.
Do we want to take a unit with, or do we want to take like Keegan or something with us? No, we'll
No.
just take this group. We're taking this group, and then
So just the
Zob
party?
and Mava stay. Yeah.
Zob inspects the water. Is it clean?
The water is crystal clear.
Okay, the water's safe, guys.
And
Have a nice swim.
horsey steps in it.
Cannonball.
Oh, it's no longer crystal clear. It's just ripply now. As the car, Swifty, and Muse dive in. The water is cool
Spring
and refreshing
break.
to this extreme heat. It's not
The
too bad.
car breaches the surface again, like one of those cologne commercials.
His muscles glistening from the
Yeah.
water.
Right?
Feel the rain on your skin.
So you guys are marching through the camp entrance. Quick
Yes.
question. When did you guys leave the city? Around what time would you have left?
Probably around like after we got the schematics and looked them over, probably.
So I would say like it takes about 3 or 4 hours to get there, correct?
Yeah.
Mid-afternoon?
And yeah, mid-afternoon. That way we're getting there as the sun's going down.
Okay.
Because I don't
If
have
that-
dark vision, so going at night would screw me over.
Yeah, I don't want to. I have it up to like 30 feet, which isn't enough.
So, question: if we're doing it that, will I know if we'll end up in a point where I will still have to worry about sunlight sensitivity?
Like dusk.
As
If we
long
get
as
there
you're
at
not
dusk.
in the open, like, I'll show you what open means when we get to the city map, but as long as you're not in the immediate open parts of the town, or the Smoker's Cove, you will be fine.
Well, sunlight sensitivity also affects like perception and stuff too. Like if you're a target of what you're looking at, it gives you disadvantage.
I will point out what would be considered sunlight then.
Okay. I asked for the purposes of unattuning from my glasses that negate sunlight sensitivity.
You will
But
be
I'll keep
dealing
I'll
with
keep
it.
attuned. All right, I'll keep attuned. Cool.
Unless you guys
Forward.
wanted to wait till nightfall, exact like full on night, then you will be dealing with it.
No. I can mitigate sunlight sensitivity. They don't have great dark vision. We're fine.
All right. Party dives into the pool. The rest of the group, the soldiers following along with Shadamir, Mavos, and Zob, make their way this way.
Let's go, Keegan.
Aye, now let's go. Get these people drunk, I guess. Kills people, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right. Without issue, as their counter failed to get an encounter, you guys dive through the water, swimming along, not too long, maybe about half a minute at most, before you reach the surface on the other end and walking through a nice cool tunnel with a bunch of mushrooms and ore veins of iron. The iron looks brittle though. It looks like something's weird about it, like it's been melted with acid.
Detect magic on the way.
It's not magical.
So,
Yeah. Can I investigate it?
Yes, you can.
Like, okay.
I will also like to investigate it. And does having Smith tool proficiency give me any benefit?
I would say that you can roll with advantage. Alright. Freya, you're not fully sure what's causing the metal to melt and become brittle, but it's...
oh,
there you go. It's
sorry.
not natural. You don't think it's just like something weird going on with that. It's something's causing this. For
Like a-
Takar and Muse, with your 22 and 23, you know that this metal is being used as a food source by a great underworld worm.
Oh, like the ones we were privy to down in the Underdark.
It's part of the way that they eat metal is through acid, which is why it's become brittle, and what they leave behind is poor quality at best. You don't think it's nearby anywhere, but that's actually why this tunnel is so large, is because it's a huge creature tunneling through.
Can I collect any of this acid? Is there any of it left behind?
Yeah, you can give me an alchemy check to attempt to harvest it.
I don't know if the bonus is okay on this. Let me check.
What would an alchemy check be? Is that like just a tool? Wisdom?
Alchemy supplies intelligence.
Intelligence, okay.
Oh, alchemist is intelligence. Okay.
Yeah, most tools are.
Most tools are wisdom.
I varied based upon what you're trying to do, so.
Yeah, yeah.
With a 17, you have the poisoner's glove, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. With
I
your
also
gloves
have a
on,
poisoner's kit.
you would be able to, without issue, harvest a sample of this poison in a small little vial, which I hope you have a vial.
Sure, I do. I have multiple kits.
Excellent. So, with the vial, you have harvested the. Um, you don't actually know what this creature's called. So, you would harvest a greater acid flask. That's what you can call it. However, due to the nature of this, the potency of this acid will lessen after 8 hours, so after a long rest. Until then, the acid is basically an acid flask, except for it deals 5d8 acid damage.
Goodness.
Alright, and that is what you have harvested. Other than that, it's just traveling along the tunnel without issue, you guys would make your way.
You guys to kind of keep an eye out.
Say again? You like cut out in the beginning.
Do you guys want me to go to squeeze ahead and go as keep an eye out, or do you guys think you're alright?
Your passive is like, above 20, and mine's like 19. I think we're okay if anything comes up.
Alright.
Mine is 21.
I'm also cutting you off from the exit because I'm huge.
I mean, if we're turning around to run, then we're cowards and we should all die.
Yeah, agreed.
Imagine not fighting to the death.
Yeah,
I mean, we have a Drake behind us. Why would we run?
yeah. If anything, having you behind us inspires us more to fight for our lives to not die.
Fighter, I'll flame ya.
Well, no, it's more that, Freya's not willing to run. That's why she has the dragon. She would never run. And if she were to run, then how would she live with the fact that she left us to die?
Yeah.
I mean, I already died for my country,
How
so.
could she live with that?
Yeah. Especially when she owes me money.
So,
You're
as
not,
you guys
you're not making your
spend
case.
time around traveling through the tunnels or walking through the jungle, there's no patrols encountering you guys back here. But there is something of note. As you guys begin traveling through the jungle, you would see that... Oh, 1 second. I don't have my night turned on. Because you guys were coming at sunset, so...
Was there a night version of this map?
I just need to plop an overlay down. Sunset overlay. There we go.
Ooh, pretty.
Alright, now that's placed. You would see that the town itself, the little cove, isn't really that active. There are people around, they are definitely Viking, but it seems rather empty. Those who are traveling from the south can see that the watchtower does have people within it. I need stealth checks from you guys. Those from the north would see that the Blood Eagle atop her Pegasus is currently doing rounds circling the topmost part of this tower.
Ooh.
As for the time of day that you went here, you guys are coming in at sunset, so you would also see the two giants. They would be a bit closer to the fire, actually. Just from your angle, that's all you would see thus far. And as for interiors, zoom out real quick. As for interiors, map explorer, objects, roof. There we go. Oh, that's still not showing interiors. Maybe I'll make that one visible. Did I not rename you? 1 second. I did not. Okay.
15 stealth check. Not bad.
Yeah, disadvantage, pretty good.
Disadvantage and -1.
I mean, the horse rolled a 4. Kill the horse. Mamas, kill the horse.
So,
Are we doing average party?
the buildings are as follows. You have basic houses here, bedrooms and all that, kitchens, simple stuff. The one that was of note, the special wall is right there. Yeah, right there. You have this room, which has been used as a butcher shop to, place their foodstuffs, but with the blueprints, you would actually see that there is a hidden tunnel. Doesn't go
Right.
anywhere,
Aw.
but there looks like the beginnings of a hidden tunnel in the toilet.
Okay.
I would have suggested it, but it didn't go anywhere, so. Also, it's in the toilet. Not something you really
Yeah, I
want to
think I want
use.
to avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's multiple floors of these. If you guys want me to show them, I can, but for
Yeah.
purposes of things like that. This is what you immediately see on here. Now let's look at your stealth checks. What is your
I didn't
average
roll.
stealth?
Do you want me to roll every single unit? Because I know every single unit hasn't been rolled yet.
Yep, I need all of you boys.
Alright, hold on a moment.
That's the negative for scouting ahead with an army.
Yep. Hold on. And this guy. And spam this.
Oh.
Oh no.
There you go. Oh wait.
Alright.
Only. Okay, I couldn't do. I couldn't do his.
I will get Keegan. He has a plus 4. So let's see. Alright.
It's a pretty high average.
Wait, do these people not have any bonuses to stuff?
Oh, are you not? Oh,
I'm just going off their tokens. I just selected them and.
yeah,
hit
their
stealth.
tokens don't have skill macros. So let me add those anyway as I go look at my skirmish rolls real quick.
They have
Scoundrels- Yeah, +3 for each of them. So I'll just go. for it.
Kahelian
The captain
bombers
has
and all that.
+4
Yeah,
because
the,
they have.
the priest has a +5.
18.
Oh, they have +5.
Yeah, so plus 15 to the average for the priests. So you get another plus 9, 12, 15. So plus 30 to the average. You're just add all of them up.
And that one, and then we're looking at 30, and then divided by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, your average stealth is 16.5.
Poggies.
You've been stealthing your way through the jungle brush in the gleam of the fading sun.
Now, the first tracker's gonna roll a nat 20 to see y'all.
You guys, currently behind this tree here, you're making your way forward, pushing away. As you get to here, into this open clearing, which it still has some tree cover.
Mm-hmm.
These are trackers. They have the alert trait.
Oh,
They have a
wonderful.
passive
Plus
perception of
20.
24. They immediately call out as a war horn billows forth. Let me add you guys to initiative.
Woo!
Is it possible to eat our food before we?
You guys had food before you left the city, so.
Yeah.
But while
Yeah, I
that
was
was
just
going
about to
on,
post mine.
I need to figure out what you guys were doing. So you guys were getting in place, I believe. So feel free to do that.
To war, Sergeant.
Well, seeing that the Valkyrie is outside.
Oh, she's not outside. She's on the roof, or on the top floor.
Oh,
Which
she's not outside.
these are windows that open up and are pretty large, actually. So you think that your dragon could fit through them?
Do I want to do that though?
Yeah, that's up to you. But yeah, she is technically. Oh, let me. She is technically on this floor. So that's over there for the top floor.
So are you saying that we were allowed to have eaten some food from?
Hey, you already said that you guys were eating in this town.
Yeah, we already.
I was
Do you
talking about
wanna-
the food token wise.
Does anyone want a tier 4?
I kind of figured you guys already did that.
Yeah.
But,
I figured.
Yes.
Okay.
I
wanted
just
to
didn't
confirm.
post mine yet. I just
How
posted
many
it
you
now.
got?
Use just ate 2 for 1 in Swifty. I have. Let me see what my total is. 18 left. So
Then yeah, I'll take one.
yeah, there's 16 more
Pretty sure
for
this is
people
the final
to.
fight. So
Did I ask for you to convince me?
again,
Well,
I could do it.
it's been a while. She could have done something funky to him.
I mean you're not wrong.
Meanwhile, Muse is just poisoning them off the side.
Who knows? I mean, anything.
I think I started with 21, but I'll update it in case it's the wrong later. But we started with a lot, like 21, so.
God, I love this macro that ACOG made.
If you take a food token from me instead of Muse, I have tier 5 food tokens.
yeah, I put that macro in the updated framework that I'm working on.
Oh, did you?
So it's just like a
Wow.
default thing.
It's so good.
I mean, if Freya wants to eat the higher one, I could just convince her to eat that one too. The tier 5.
I pull a cookie from my pocket and wave it in front of her face.
She looks at you. It looks at you like you're insane.
Want a cookie?
Give her the wink.
Muse, tell her that the cookie's good.
You have disadvantage, Muse.
Disadvantage?
Oh,
No.
if he's helping, you'd have advantage.
Muse, tell her the cookie's good.
It is very good.
Alright. Freya will eat the cookie.
Don't mind the lint on it.
It's one of those ones that you think is chocolate chip, but it's actually oatmeal raisin.
Oh! Just Freya likes raisins.
It's like oatmeal in your pocket.
Oh no, stop.
No, to Karen when she's I know they're your favorite.
Winky face.
Dusts it off.
Who do you think I made him for?
Pee-pee hands.
Roll initiative.
Yep, roll me initiative.
Alright.
Wait, would we be noticed? Or would we be able to stealth still?
You guys are good to roll stealth. I need to figure out. That's what I was saying before the food tokens were set up. You guys can position yourself, but I need stealths, so.
You
I
can take my
hand
horse
muse- I hand muse a scroll, a pass without trace to cast on us if we actually need it. If y'all think we need it.
We should probably use it.
Should
just
be
in
noted,
case, so
this
we
is
can-
before the Warhorn blew.
Okay, yeah. I hand you scroll. Like the moment we get out of the cave, I would hand you the scroll. Cast pass without trace. We have +10 to our stealth checks for the duration.
Roll me up the stealth.
So
do you
it's
want to
just,
give the
plus
dragon
10,
a
right?
food token?
Oh, what level is Pass Without a Trace? Is that like 2, 3?
Yeah, it's like a level 2 spell.
DC 12.
All
There
right.
you go. Doesn't
Don't
matter.
even need the advantage.
It's a
So
second
Pass
level
Without a Trace is cast.
spell. Very good.
So my stealth total, I'll just put it on my token for now.
So 28 from Muse, and
Oh, you haven't
Oh, here.
rolled yet. Oh, no, you have rolled. I had my thing set weird. There we go. Okay.
oh yeah,
I
Yeah,
had
I
it
need
set so
rolls.
it doesn't scroll down.
I need to roll this twice.
Yep.
Oh,
Also 27 for free.
and as always, the sneaky horse.
Yep.
Stealth is
Dragon.
invisible.
Let's see if the dragon also gets the +10, so let's see if it's enough.
where's stealth? Okay, there it is.
So 20 for the dragon. It's not that bad.
Your average
The
stealth is
Pegasus is
26.8.
actually invisible.
You guys have a higher stealth than the passive perception out of the people who are alert. So you feel
Oh.
super stealthy. You guys have a couple rounds to move before the horn goes off, so feel free to move around.
Um. Okay, so we have a couple rounds. Maybe, what's the distance?
Keep in mind, you do not know the horn is going to go off, so you do not know that the other
Well,
party
we
got
need
s-
to we need to
spot.
notify them we're in position. So, I would have at some point given a scroll to Muse to use.
Mhm.
So
I don't like giving up my scrolls, but
She persuaded you.
yeah, they're her emergency. I'm going to die. Tell my kids I love them. Scrolls. So that's why she doesn't like giving them up.
I will pay you back.
no.
It's not about
Yeah.
paying
I know.
paying back. It's about having a scroll to do that.
Just
But
saying.
So I'll have it in my hand, like as I'm riding Swifty, and just
Do y'all think we should move up to like cover, and then once y'all give the signal for the army to charge, hope that the giants go as well?
I was gonna say move up to one of the trees, and I was gonna take a peep at the Valkyrie real quick with the telescope. Maybe see if we can get anything off with it. Like
I
maybe
don't
a quick
think-
Arcana or martial.
I don't think. Well, maybe.
Get a look at that weapon too, maybe. She
It'd
has it.
be worth like moving to this tree, and then that way it gives us a quick shot into the tower and up,
Mm-hmm.
and then hoping that when we give the signal to the giants, instead of moving to defender, we'll move to defender this way.
So I could get to right about there with horse movement.
Oh, let me hide the canopy so you guys can see beneath the trees.
Oh wow! Nipping his fancy gadgets.
And there's a reason why this map is large.
Yeah.
There's
I mean, I can get there.
interiors. There's tree hidings.
We move half speed, well, stealth, right?
Yeah.
So let's move. Do I have a
Oh,
dash?
you do? Wow.
Are we able to dash with
Yeah, if you
You know,
dash though, then you're just
stealthing.
moving at full speed while stealth. Like you move if your movement speed is 30.
Oh,
If you dash while stealthing, you move 30 feet instead of 15 or whatever.
Okay.
One turn for me. Two turns to there.
So that's 2 turns for me to get right there. In that turn, can I maybe look through the spyglass and look at the Valkyrie? Try and like scope out anything on
Item
her.
interaction, pull it out
Mm-hmm.
and etch, and then looking through it. Give me perception.
Is it still advantage? Does the light affect it at all?
No.
$21.
21. Right? You would see every now and then. It seems to be like it's fairly fast as she is kind of like trotting along, like so. Along atop her Pegasi, you see her helmet on, a spear kind of attached to her back, sword at her side, horn as well. Judging from how she's moving, it looks like she might be talking to someone. You don't see her mouth, obviously, because she's got the helmet on, but it looks like she might be talking to someone.
Do we maybe hear with our passives?
No. No, she is 50 feet up, and then there's the distance between you guys. It's unless you have a passive of 30.
I think Freya's like the closest one. Tara's pretty high, but
I think
Right
Freya
now,
has 31. Yeah.
I'm at 26 right now.
31, Freya?
no.
Oh,
Because I don't have a contract on her.
gotcha.
Oh, that's why you had. Okay.
Okay.
I have
yeah.
a 27.
Yep, nope, not enough. Too far away.
Can I maybe Arcana check that spear that's on her back?
Sure. You're not going to get, like, a lot of info, but you can get some.
I mean, I'll take whatever we can get, honestly.
Wouldn't it be better to just marshal her then?
I'll make a martial check.
You can't see her.
Oh.
I mean,
had
can
good
he not,
eyeballs.
or can he?
You're the one
Can,
with the
but
spyglass.
she is pretty far away, so it would be at a disadvantage.
Well, that's a flat roll for me if it's a martial check at disadvantage, because I got advantage right now, so it's worth a shot.
Could I
not like
maybe
Can't
hand
make
the
one later.
spyglass to him and
Yeah.
let him marshal her? Okay. I'll let him do the marshal.
Alright.
Could I still Arcana check the spear since I got to look at it?
No. The reason you were able to is because you were actively looking at it up close. Which is, you know, I mean, it was through a spyglass, but it was up close enough.
Okay. So, should be all good.
26 martial check.
Alright. I can tell you stuff with that. You know her traits. You know that she is evasive, meaning that she has the ability to transport herself around the battlefield nearly effortlessly. This can be through teleportation or other such special movement actions, which are such as, but not limited to, flight, burrow, or swim speeds. This trait is generally only added if it's going to be relevant to the fight to an exceptional degree. She has the improved deadly trait, which implies that she has a higher normal damage output. Which is not necessarily tied in specific ability, but it does perhaps mean that her base damage is higher than normal, or perhaps that she has a higher chance of getting a kill shot. It could also mean that this is made worse through it may have effects that cause further detriment to an enemy if that is defeated, such as an auto-fail on death saves or something similar. She has both the magic and martial adept, meaning that she is specialized in magic and martial aspects of combat. It also means that she has advantage on clashes and moments of glory when they occur magically or martially. She has the precise trait, meaning that she has a higher than normal attack bonus, ensuring that her attacks will succeed. This could be through situational or just simply a higher than normal attack bonus. And then she has ruthless. You also learn one other thing about her. Let's see here. You can learn about statistics. You can learn about actions, bonus actions, reactions, specials, or legendaries.
I'd say start off statistics.
I mean, we can fish statistics just by watching her fight. Specials
Okay.
and legendaries may be good to pick up.
I didn't move all the way. Is it possible that I could drink one of my potions of invulnerability?
How far did you move?
I moved 60.
What's your max?
My
Oh wait,
my
you're
max.
moving on a mount. Yeah, you can drink a
Yeah,
potion of
yeah.
invulnerability.
Okay.
Or a potion. What potion are you drinking?
Invulnerability.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do legendaries, I'd say.
Yeah, legendaries. Because I also still have my. I can also make another. If like we get to a pinch, I can just activate veteran
Alright.
to get another.
She
moderate
has
success.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legendaries. The last one is
Oh my
very
God.
obvious, so I will only give that one if you want it. Because if I give you the name, you'll know exactly what it is. The other ones, though, are Bolster, Burst of Radiance, Divine Might, Flurry of Steel, or Harvest the Fallen. Which one would you like to learn about?
Shit. I think I know one of those. Not in character, though.
Can you give me them again? Bolster, Burst of Radiance.
Divine Might, Flurry of Steel, Harvest the Fallen, very obvious.
Let's do Harvest the Fallen, because that one sounds scary.
Alright, Harvest the Fallen requires 2 legendary actions to activate. As 2 legendary actions, whenever the Blood Eagle is within 30 feet of a dead hero, they can harvest the soul of this being, preventing the soul from being raised by any means short of a wish or comparable magic. While the soul is harvested in this way, the Blood Eagle gains a +1 bonus on all attack rolls for every 5 hit dice that creature possessed, and the Blood Eagle is healed by 1/2 of the harvested creature's total hit dice.
Jeez.
So +1 per 5 hit dice, and then they're healed for equal to half their hit dice, correct?
Yeah. Equal to half of their hit dice, so I do roll it. It's just, you know. It's not like you have 6 hit dice, so I heal for 3. It's you have 68, I heal for 3d8.
And so they can only be brought back. The only means they can be brought back is by wish, correct?
Wish or comparable magic. And that is what you know thus far with that. Perhaps there's other ways, but that's all you know with that.
Let me. I do have something that may or may not come into context for this, but I don't know if.
I see the misconception. 6 legendary. She doesn't have 6 legendary actions per turn. She has 6 legendary options. She has 3 per turn. Yeah, I saw Twitch chat going, oh god!
Are we putting this in the notes channel?
This is the Blood Eagle, yes.
No, I mean because I hear Takar typing.
Yeah, I'm typing all this stuff on Notepad. And then, Nerf, I just sent you something. I don't know if that will... Since I have that and I know what that does, I don't know if you... Would that still be usable for a scenario where if something got harvested? Yeah.
Glory Toro.
I'll make sure you guys are all on initiative. You see it. Freya, you need initiative. Same with Jenny. Car's good. Shadowmere needs initiative. I know you're gonna go on there. They're gonna go on your
I got
turn,
it.
just in
Yeah.
case you.
Something
you
happens.
just- Yeah.
Oh shoot, what's the stats on the standing horse? What is quad props not? Oh.
Ginny not go on my turn?
He does. It's just in case like you get
You get
dismounted
knocked
or
off or
something like
something.
that.
Wait, does Swifty also go on my turn?
Swifty's a independent mount, I believe.
He's a fine greater steed.
Fine greater steed. That would work, I believe. Takar, you should be good with that.
Okay, just wanted to know.
Ah, so if it were 6 intelligence, then it would be an uncontrolled mount. So yeah, no. So you're good. You're doing proper. They just have special stuff. All right. So with that all
So
set
wait,
up,
he can move on my turn? Or no?
so when mounted, since he is a controlled mount, he goes on your turn.
Okay.
When not mounted, since he is a controlled mount, he's, you have to command him and stuff, but like, he acts. For uncontrolled mounts, they have their own initiative. Pretty sure
Okay.
that's. I'd have to look at the proper, but.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, makes sense.
So, that's everyone's initiative roll. We're sorting initiative. Potion has been drunk. As the war horn goes. And combat music. Copy. Pause. Play. Paste for you guys. General. We begin with Viking Tracker 16, who sees the group moving through the jungle. Letting loose the war horn, he will drop it to his side as the sling that keeps it steady keeps it, within grasp. He will move to here. Or sorry, down there, so he has a better angle. And he is going to release an arrow towards the closest figure that is not behind a tree, which is Zob.
Wunderbar.
Pew!
You would dare?
Ting! The arrow slams into you for 12 piercing.
It doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Seeing you unfazed, he will activate bonus action rapid shot. Pew! Ting! Alright, we got a muse. The war horn has been called. It is your turn.
Free action, she will say shit. And do you guys want me to send them anything still? Probably not, right? Like a plan of some sort? Because I have the scroll in my hand.
I mean, if we've already heard the horn. There's no reason to.
Yeah, they know first sign that they can is to get to the tower. This tower.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
I just want to be sure.
Oh, quick thing. I forgot about this. 1d100. I need to do the Enlightener roll, so.
Ooh,
Scrolling
even
down.
here.
That's what they're called.
Yeah, let's see here.
We already knew they were called Enlighteners.
Oh, but I wanted them to have fun name like Face Squid buddies.
Let's see
The
here.
the Blood Eagle's infected. Puggers.
She can't be infected.
Dang it.
Probably
Jebaited.
divine health or something.
Alright, so 60 or lower. Alright, that means start of combat. Let's see if he actually did that.
Well, this song took a weird turn for a second.
Yeah, it turned
Yeah.
into like a mystery.
Alright, so he in
Are
fact
they gonna live?
did not shoot at you, Zob. As you showed up, he pulled out his bow and moving over there. He starts puking.
Fuck.
So,
Oh no!
where's my liner?
Excellent. More specimens for me to study later.
Wait, let me go to grab it.
Another specimen.
Alright,
Another intelligence
Marvelous.
save that I fail.
so yeah, that
Wonderful.
was a thing. So Muse, you can continue. I'll plop the liner down.
Okay.
So you guys are going to get 2 armies fighting for us.
these guys lighten our initiative.
This is the stairs up, right? In the tower.
Yeah, that goes up.
So do we want to like try and just go in after her?
To the window. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, y'all can fight her in the sky.
Window.
All three of you can fly.
Well, no, that's not what worries me. I'm just like, do we want to break stealth, like, you know, right now? That's
You
all
guys
I'm
are
worried
currently
about.
stealthed. Well, Freya less so, because she kind of broke the 30-foot distance.
Oh no.
I had 2 movements. We had 2 turns, right?
Wait, no, you're within 25 feet. You're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're considered to be in
Okay.
all Jenny squares, so you're within 30 feet. Barely.
The pass without trace, you have to be within certain distance of them.
I see. I see.
Okay, cool. Takar, would you like to be hasted? Since you're going after her.
Sure. It's just that I'm a. Do you promise not to immediately drop concentration?
Don't
Yeah.
jump out any windows, please.
No, I was probably going to honestly stay behind for once and just like let you kind of do your rapid bullshit thing
Sure. Well,
because it lasts for 1 minute unless you want me to save it.
I'll take hasted, I guess. Just don't drop it, please.
I know it stuns you essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, so choose a willing creature that you can see within range. Until the spell ends, the target speed is doubled. Gains +2 to AC. Has advantage on dexterity saving throws. Gains an additional action on each of its turns. That action can be used only to take the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So that's all what you can do. I'm going to use... Can I pull out and use a scroll of that? Is that like kosher?
Is it on your bandolier?
No.
Then it would be an action to pull it out and an action to cast.
So I could do it on 1 turn or 2.
It would take you 2 turns to do it because it's an action and then an action.
All right, I'll pull it out and do that. And bonus action, hand him a D10 bard die.
All right. So next round you will have haste because they have not cast it yet.
Cool. That gives me a round to drink a potion and then
All right.
prep.
Anything else for you, Muse?
Don't think I have anything else currently, so gonna just sit here with Swifty.
All right. Oh, I need to go down here while I go DM hidden creatures. Yep.
I mean, thankfully I'm not a ranger that's built around actually making use of the advantage I have in my first round of combat. Because I only remembered that I got that because I just looked up about what rangers do.
This is one of the more complicated people, so his turn's gonna be a bit longer than the other guys I've gone through thus far. Luckily, it's not too complicated, but
Maybe you could swipe that spear from her.
Maybe.
I don't know how worth it would it be, but maybe. She doesn't have a thing to stab you with.
right. Freya. Gain initiative.
I was muted.
Also, this is the second round now of invulnerability potion.
Yeah, I'm thinking I probably would have waited to drink it until now. But since I didn't say that, think these guys haven't moved, right? They're
No.
still there. have Ginny. Fly up here while still staying within 30 feet of Muse. So up just enough to look in there. Can I get a vantage of the Valkyrie?
Let's see here. You would be able to see her top half, like her head
So, like
and her
half
shoulders.
cover?
I would say 3/4. You can see her, so 3/4 cover.
Are you muted again?
No, I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Cool.
I want to take a shot at him or her.
Okay.
But I want to wait until Takar has used his turn.
So you're going to ready to shoot
Yes.
until after Takar has done fully.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't forget to marshal.
Oh yeah, I'll go ahead and do Marshall right now.
All right.
Just to let you know, I'm not actually moving. I may move toward her, but I'm not like going to actually attack her this turn.
It's fine.
Okay.
How are you moving towards her? Are you going into the building?
Maybe I may also just try to fly up to her, depending on how far away she is.
Well, how heavy are you? I could probably give you a lift.
Yes.
I have a fly speed.
Yeah, he doesn't need. He doesn't
Okay.
need it. What's my Marshall? Does it tell me anything?
17 on the Valkyrie, correct?
Yes.
It's not enough.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. He's gonna go before her anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at her.
All right. You have advantage because you are stealthed.
Yeah.
17 sliding towards her. On her, right? Not the horse.
On
I just
her.
realized the AC on this horse is not. I did not update the horse's AC. Make sure that I did that with her. There we go. There will slam into her, piercing through her armor, hitting her.
Really?
29.
With 3/4 cover too.
She's not human.
No
but you have
food, no food, and no against humanoids. I
just
know to
29.
fix that.
29 physical. Is this magical?
It's from a magical longbow, yes,
Okay.
but I am not attuned to it. So
Oh.
Wait, a 17 hit her?
Yeah.
Yeah, with 3/4 cover.
What?
Oh wait, I
Yeah.
didn't play the cover bonus. I'm used to people having ignoring cover. No. 17 minus 5 is 12. This doesn't hit her.
because of my armor, she's not aware of me. Would you like to see my armor?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm not sure why half of that's bolded. Apparently missed a bolded end, but yeah.
It basically gives you Skulker, right? The Skulker feat?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I know it says it somewhere. Oh, maybe it's not on there. Am I just missing it?
It's on a
Was it
different
on
item.
the? Was
It
it
might
on
be
the
on a different item.
version?
Never mind. Belay my last.
All right. Arrow will ting, drop, drop, drop. She will look in your direction.
Just wave hello and run away.
All right. Anything else?
Well, to keep my stealth, I had Ginny move at half. What is the distance there?
Well, you're 50 feet up to the top
45.
floor, and then you have the distance that way.
It's 105, about ish.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. Let's see here. She has been alerted of foes in that direction now, so she's gonna look at her legendaries.
Monka Giga.
She harvests the fallen. We all immediately die.
Does it count if I'm dead inside? Can she harvest me then?
Don't worry, guys. This is just like my attempt at a first date.
What?
So far, I think she's.
You regularly shoot an arrow at them?
I mean, sometimes you gotta like make a statement. In this
What
case,
does that statement say?
Well, I hired Frey to act like Cupid, duh. Obviously, the arrow missed, so she didn't do her job of hitting her with Love's arrow, but you know what? We all can't be winners, alright?
I'm just bringing up this spell to see how many people I can target with it.
Oh no.
Well, I'm hiding. I'm hidden. She has to find me. Please. Don't see me.
You think a legendary action cares about your stealth?
Yes. Please.
Also, this log looks like a hand pointing this way.
Zob. Zob, why are you not
She's
thanking?
hurting me.
There's literally no visible enemy right now.
All right.
Papa.
She will use a legendary action to activate the power known as Divine Might. Which lets her cast a spell. Of 3rd level or lower, specifically. So, you would see her. Doesn't seem to have any motions to it. As she and her Pegasi disappear.
Oh no. She cast invisibility.
Oh my woman.
Shinderu. Nani?
She's behind you, Freya. Freya, you said that if you're getting hit, something's wrong. Freya, something's wrong.
All right, we go to Keegan. Oh, they're after us. We charging in?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We
Lay
go all
waste
out,
to all
gentlemen.
before you.
Ah, dwarf feet. I have dwarf legs. 20 feet, 25 feet.
Run like the wind, bullseye.
All right.
Look at him go.
I don't think I gave him. I did not. So yeah, no, that's where he's at. The car.
All right.
Good job, Keegan.
Takar will let's see, half speed. It's 20 feet. Move 20 feet to keep my stealth to here. I'm going to pull out a potion of invulnerability and chug it down.
All right, very good, very good.
That is my turn. Oh wait. I have 50 feet of movement. Oh, I'm now.
This ain't tactician.
I'm up against the wall.
It's true.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm up
actually,
against the wall.
I do need to make sure the Earl's not tactician.
Monka.
He is not. We're good.
Yeah. So I move to there
Very good.
and drink a potion. So
Alright.
I'm like hands against the wall, back against it, like I'm invisible.
just update my buff noter here. There we go. All right. Go to Viking Tracker, who is hidden. All right.
Does he need to make a vomit check?
You're correct.
I just don't know, so I'm just gonna ask.
At the start of combat, it needs to happen. Yeah. He succeeded though, so he does do what he wants to do. I will roll for the other guy I moved though, because I did not do it for him. He's good, and I moved you as well. Where are you? There you are. You're good. And you. You're reverting to that movement. Alright. I need to go copy another squiggly. Alright. The Blood Eagle has gained initiative. You go put her on your map because she's flying out. Alright, let's see here. We have the speed of that. One second, making sure I did put her. Alright. She is going to, since it's the first round, willingly delay her initiative, so it's the same as her Pegasi. Alright. Jose! They don't actually have initiative, because they are units. Remove them from initiative.
Oh, the units don't have their own initiative?
That was for naval combat, because you had both naval combat and commander initiatives. They go on your turn. So, yeah. Alright, so in that case, we change the person to another hidden person, rolling their con save. They're good. Let's see here. They are going to cast a spell. It's an easy cast right there. They're going to move. Alright. Alright, this one here is going to give his con save. Success. There. Cool.
Are the berserkers supposed to be like seeable?
Not until you guys can actually physically see them.
Okay.
Right, this tracker in the tower down south is going to shoot at that thing that just spawned. Wait, nope, con save first. He's going to vomit up his own. Alright. Jenny, you are currently going on your turn, Freya. So, yep, we're good there. You need to remove you from initiative because you're a unit. You go to another hidden creature. Alright. This one here is going to roll his con save. This music is suddenly super happy-go-lucky. I'm not going to change it. Change it. I have two different pirate combat, so here you go. Let's see here. He's going to move. Alright. Another hidden one is going to roll a con. He's going to puke. Mavos. And your units that you control.
I'm sorry, I'm dying. Okay.
Don't die.
No. Okay, so we heard the horn blow, but we did not see any arrows hit us yet, right?
Correct.
That was gone back? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, lads, they know we're here. Charge forward. And I guess I'll just have the... Do I have to roll anything to just make them dash?
If you want him to dash, there's no roll.
Alright. Hut, 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 hut.
Yeah.
Alright. It's just 60 feet, right? For
Yeah,
them?
unless you want to use commander points to get them to, for those who have it, cunning action.
Yeah.
Remember, Zob can't move that fast, and remember you have to dimension door him.
I know, I can swing back. I just wanted to see if
Right.
Actually, where can I see them at?
Well, you can see people in the tower.
What type of cover do they have on me?
They have, let's see here. They have +2 partial cover. And as you get to that
Alright.
point, you would see this walkway.
Anything on that? Oh, there you go.
Oh, there's one more you would see. There you go.
Okay. I don't think I've seen him before, so can I marshal him?
Berserk here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You would see this large man wearing the pelt of a bear charging forward with a 25 as an upper traits and something else. You know that he has the traits brutal, meaning that he has a higher chance to critically hit or perhaps deals more damage on a critical hit. But not both. He has deadly. He has Ironbreaker, meaning that he specializes in attacking high AC targets, whether through favoring people with heavy armor or just having ability that especially designed against those creatures. And he has Juggernaut, meaning that he has one of two things, either a higher health pool or potent damage reduction. With that, you also can learn something else about him. Stats, actions, bonus actions, reactions, or specials.
Special.
Specials. He has 3 specials. One of them, you already know, because all Vi can have this, which is Valkyrie's Kiss, which we will be using in this fight.
Okay.
He has Brutal Critical or Hammering Blow. Which one would you like to learn about?
Hammering blow. Actually, that's... Yeah, hammering blow.
Hammering Blows. A Viking Berserkir reduces the AC of a foe struck by their Great Axe or Bite attack by 2 for the next 2 rounds. Multiple successful strikes past 2 reset the duration rather than reduce the AC further. So, hits you twice, your AC is reduced by 4.
Got it.
Zob, stay away.
Well, he is out of range.
He has to hit me first.
We don't know the AC of the trackers, so they're going to be preoccupied with the squids up there, so I will blap this one.
Which one? Gotcha.
Repelling, blasting it. Oh, first crit. Awesome.
Nice. I'll slam into him for 30.
And then the other one for 28, 11.
Is he in range for the other one?
Could I am not ready. How does that work? Is it one? Can I not fire both at the same time?
Oh wait,
And they
it
repel?
is. It is. Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
Second one will slam into him for 11.
And that's another 10 feet then. Alright, that's it.
Alright. Very good. From there we go to Zob. And your soldiers.
Woo!
This guy is uncommanded since we don't have enough charisma between the both of us.
Oh, then,
What does he do?
Keegan will control him, and give him a blue.
Yeah, go Keegan.
I'll just have him dash like you guys did for this round.
Cool.
Please.
It's your birthday.
Alright, dashing up there.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Dashes all around.
We go
Hut,
to
hut, hut.
more hidden creatures. Rolling a vomit check. Nope, you're good.
He likes calamari.
The Blood Eagle for realsies this time, with her Pegasi. Alright. Let's see here. Just since the action's gonna be up here. Right, we're gonna do that. You'll see a golden energy shine out from the tower as her action has been used. Yep, that's used now. Very good, very good. You would see her fly out of the tower as she is no longer invisible.
Could I maybe identify what that gold was?
Sadly, you did not see what she actually did. Well, actually, you were... No, you did do stuff after. Yeah, no, if you were still looking at through the spyglass, I would have allowed it. Right.
Okay.
Let's see, bonus action-wise, what does she want to do? Alright. She's going to dive downwards, sailing forward with tremendous speed towards Jenny. The Vulcan Pegasus is going to attack first, and this will activate one of her powers. Let me go to her notes real quick. Known as Plunging Charge, as she will use her bonus action to activate Shifting Speed to give her a single attack. With her spear, specifically, is what she's wanting to use it with. But, alright. The Pegasus gets to attack first, though. The Pegasus is flying forward. Yep. Used Heroic Leap as a bonus action. Speed's increased. That's good.
The AC on Ginny is incorrect.
No, make sure it's correct. We're good. And just make sure all my buffs are applied real quick. They should be... Yeah, okay. We're good. So now we're applied. Pegasi is going to hoof Jenny twice. Blap, blap. With advantage for the first one, just because the horse was still invisible. Unless you could see invisible as a dragon. Which I don't think I saw that yet. Okay, so first one is 22 to hit for 12 and 5. Second one is 25 to hit for 12 and 4.
Did she straight up just cast Divine Favor? I think she did. No, never mind. It's too much. Divine Favor is a
So
D4.
I subtract 6 from each of those. So 24, 28.
Oh, you're looking at 24, 29, 33 damage minus 6 for each attack, so 12 minus
30. Oh, 11?
How much?
11 total. 33 total damage, and then minus 12 because you have DR on 2 of them, so
Okay,
it's...
21.
so 21.
Yeah, 21. And as the hoof beat hits, which means I can actually activate Plunging Charge for realsies, this is an automatic critical hit if I hit with my spear.
Who are they trying to hit?
Jenny.
Jenny? Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright, since that is hit, that's an automatic crit, so let me roll the crit damage.
That's scary.
Do I have any bonus crit damage? I don't think I do. Nope. Cool. Okay, just those. 2d6 piercing additional damage and additional 2d10 radiant. So you're looking at 23 piercing reduced by 6, so that's 17, and then 23 radiant. So that is 40 damage overall after reduction. Alright, now it's her action, her bonus action, her movement of the mount, her mount's action and bonus action. She regained her legendaries. And, yeah, that's her turn. Hidden creatures have gained initiative. Let's see if they vomit.
What happens if your dragon, like, goes to 0 HP?
Yeah, his death saves probably like all pets.
Yeah.
Also, how high are y'all?
On the ground, I believe.
I think I'm like 10 feet high.
Okay, that's
Because I have to be within 30 of Muse.
1 second, gotta roll something.
Why?
Pass without trace.
Oh, right. We still have that.
Well, not anymore, but it was for her first
I mean,
advantage roll.
Yeah, don't we? Yeah, it's kind of pointless at this point.
Right, there we go. It's been applied. Go to another hidden creature who's going to see if they vomit. They don't. They're not far close enough to be able to hear any of that, so they're just gonna go towards the sound. Boop. Yeah, actually, keep that buff.
We don't have Oscar to translate Pepe hands.
Nope. Alright, there we go. Very good. We got another. This one's going to
Should
roll
have
to see if
cats
they
that
puke.
comprehend language. Oh, I'm so upset.
They do puke. Hey, look, that's another inliner in the tower.
There's just gonna be an outpouring of enlighteners
This one
from the watchtower in like 6 turns.
Remember, I forgot to inform you all, guys. This is the second army we ordered. We're just running a little late.
Shadowmere goes on your turn, so toggle and hold. Tracker 15. This is the last one in the tower. Let's see if there's anyone in the tower who's not being puked. Alright.
Oh, this is so bad.
Let the flood
What do you mean?
come.
It's so good.
Yeah.
This one-
If
I mean,
any,
yes.
Once
I'm
they
just
kill
saying.
the Leviathan, Zop gets to kill the Enlighteners. So
We're
it's a
just gonna
win-win.
turn around and there's gonna be like 16 enlighteners that just flood out that pour out the windows. It's fine because I already know these things don't attack Calcutetians.
Yeah, but I don't know that right now.
Yeah, and
Alright.
it just gives Zop
Oh,
something else
giant.
to kill.
He's gonna make a perception check to see if he notices that combat going up there.
Very much.
Go, boo, no. Boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo.
Alright.
Mm.
Bo 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 bo.
Oh, you go this way, I go that way.
He's going to raise a boulder and he's gonna chuck it towards. You're still invisible, right, Freya?
I'm not invisible.
Oh, I attacked your mount because you thought you were. Okay. Well, this one's going at you then.
Oh,
Oh no.
Boulder slam. Oh, I guess it's been spoke to you because it's an area burst. You are out of range, so I will roll again to see if I miss because it's disadvantage. 15 to hit you and your mount.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Pretty good.
Woo, woo, woo. Kush.
Snap.
Ugh. Ugh.
Why them
Point and
bonus
laugh.
actions?
Point and laugh.
Alright, no. That's his turn.
Vicious mockery, point and laugh.
The Enlighteners have all gained initiative.
Oh no. Not like this.
Let's just go like that. So this guy first. Enlighten. Misses. This one. Enlighten. Hits. Target is infested with 3 Enlighteners.
Bleh.
And, yeah. The horrors of each turn is going to take 9 lightner damage. Dot of 9. Alright. Let me just give him a label so I know that he's got 3 in him.
Actually, you know what? My dragon has blind sight, up to 10 feet. I didn't see that. I'm not sure if it mattered.
I think it hit you with the second hoof beat, so as long as it didn't have
Yeah.
to hit you with both of them, it
Yeah.
still would have happened.
You would have healed for 6. I'll heal for 11 because I missed you with the first, but I still got
Okay.
the crit because I only needed to hit with 1.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here. That's covered. That's covered. This one here is going to wibbly wobbly into this guy's face. Successfully for 4. 4 blip-blops. 4 infected. Alright. Oh, this one here is going to wibbly wobbly to this guy. Inspecting him for 2. 2 infected. A dot of 4.
4 as well.
See, guys, it's gonna be fun.
Go up here. This Lightner who's going to try to beat this guy. Misses horribly. Oh, I need to go into DM view because some of them are not visible to you guys. Alright, so you need to make your attack successfully for 6, 12, 18. Ooh. 3 infected and 18 dot. And size tiny. Alright, any more nightmares in your roll? Yep, there's this one here. Misses. Alright, and that is the last of the Enlighteners. Alright, Tracker. This guy is going to roll. Does he vomit? Yes, he does. Bleh. This guy here, he's going to roll. Does he vomit? Yes, he does. Bleh. A hidden guy. He's going to roll. Does he vomit? No, he does not. He's going to move forward. To here. He's going to shoot at one of the Enlighteners. Pew! Which will slam into it for 13. Alright, another hidden creature. He's going to shoot at the Enlightener. Up. First needs a vomit. Check. He vomits. Alright, another hidden creature. This one's going to roll his vomit check. He does not. He gets his full turn. He's going to cast a spell to... Let's just do 2 of those, actually. Flap. And flap, flap. First one... Both will hit, actually, because the Enlightener's AC is horrible. So 20 for the first one, and 20
A soul
for the
forger? Wait, what?
We need us one of those.
Got a nice Caribbean song going on now. Hell yeah.
Number 3 is going to see if he vomits.
It's just like a bunch of men throwing up with like happy little bongos in the background.
Yeah. I'm probably going to change it to the bike and combat music, but that was only if you guys started losing.
Let's toss on some Animal Crossing. Just get this rolling.
Alright, the Earl has gained initiative. Does he vomit?
Please say
He's
yes.
now Squid Town.
Nope.
Oh,
Alright, the Earl.
Wow, plus 10 to con. Pretty good.
don't stun him. Don't stun the hero.
Don't stun
It's
me.
Natu.
It's one heal.
Yep. Alright. He is going to move forward to here. He is then going to use his Warhorn. Boom! Let's see, who is within 100 feet of you? not you. You're not inspired.
Thank God it doesn't reach the Valkyrie and the Giants.
All
You
right.
just get free bless for 5 rounds.
That's his action, and his bonus action will be to call to action. He's going to have you forward. Attack that thing. Alright, that is 15 damage, slamming into that boy. And that was only a single attack because it's called to action, so there we go. Another hidden creature! Roll and see if he vomits. Spicy.
Indeed.
Blap. Swifty is Muse controlled, so yeah, we're good. Alright. There we go to Fire Giant 1.
Takar, what are they saying?
Yeah, what are the giants saying? I can speak giant.
You do speak giant.
Hey! There's people over here fighting Mistress. Oh, okay. Let's go smash him. Yeah, let's go smash him. Ooh. Ooh.
Wait. Those homies rolling with her? What the heck? She don't need no giants, no other giants in her life.
Alright.
You got
You're the only
competition.
giant she needs.
I'm the only giant she needs, that's right. I'm about to drop a coin.
Ooh.
He's going to rush to there with a dash.
Doof, 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 doof.
Alright. Viacan Tracker suffers 9 psychic damage from the infection.
Blood.
And more importantly, here we go. He still has his turn. He just lost his first turn. Okay, so he's going to try to kill the thing that's burrowing into him. Slap. That will slap it. 7. He will slap it again. Slap. I'll slap it for 6. He fails to kill it, which means it's permanently burrowed.
Oh no.
Alright. Muse. And Swifty.
So you still want that scroll, yeah?
Hit me with it, chief.
Before I do that, I'm gonna see. What is this doing? It's continuously trying to save every time I try to move.
That's weird.
I'm just gonna move Swifty first.
Alright.
Okay, apparently I have to move it like bit by bit. So 10 feet there. 15. So 35 feet of movement.
Very good, very good.
Kind of get around the tree. Just so I'm not like directly in their line of sight when I use this, gonna go ahead and cast the haste scroll onto Carr,
Excellent.
which he is exactly at range. And I have advantage from food token,
Mhm.
but it's not needed.
You ever just roll hot?
Hot pink. Takar is hasted with my action. Let me see how. Freya is not within range. Would I be able to, like, before I move, just use my bonus action to give Freya bard die?
Yeah.
And then
We're not tacticians, so.
okay. So we were in 30 feet. Give a bonus action bard die to Freya. Then cast that onto Carr. And I use 35 feet of movement, so I'm still in stealth, if it even, matters. I don't know if she sees us.
You consider to be in all Swifty square so she can see you. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hide behind that tree. It's small.
I'm just going to move 10 feet back.
Alright, anything else?
Oh, since we're not even.
I do have a question. How does skirmisher work while you're mounted? Can you like hop off your mount?
Skirmisher?
Yeah.
Let's see here. You can use your action to move up to half your movement speed. It takes half your movement to dismount, so I imagine, yeah, it's just movement. It takes half movement to dismount, unless you're, expert.
Yeah.
In combat,
Well,
So
wouldn't that
I
be
just used the rest of my movement
That's
just
okay.
to move over here, so I'm not, immediately in, range of getting hit. She has
Yeah.
to, maybe come to me.
Alright. At the end of your turn...
I'll martial check her, too.
Very good. She's going to use the legendary at the end of your turn, though, so...
That's fine. I'm sure it's going to hit me, but...
Insufficient.
15?
15? That is not enough.
And that is my turn.
Alright, at the end of your turn, she will use another legendary action to activate Divine Might. She is going to dispel the haste on Takar.
Oh no.
She's cast
Can
at third
I-
level, so
Can I
Wait.
counterspell it?
you're 95
I'm-
feet away.
I'm in. Can she see me though?
Yeah,
I'm still hidden.
I'm a Valkyrie. I can see life.
Wait, so if
Bro.
she dispelled it before
She's
I
cast-
moved all the way over here,
No. At the end of your turn, she's casting Dispel Magic, not Counterspell. She is dispelling
Okay.
the spell that's already affecting Takar.
okay.
Does that
I don't
stun
think
him?
I'm no,
Yes.
because it's
Make sure, just because it might not. But when the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until. Yeah, you are lapped, my boy. So you are unable to take
PP
actions.
hands.
Now, if Freya has Counterspell, go right ahead.
I do not.
Unfortunate. But yeah, you're 95 feet away, sadly.
I'm
so,
Bard 3. I can't do any of that fun shit.
so that's her legendary action. She is happy, and you are blimped. All right.
Sorry.
PP hams.
This boy here.
I knew this was happening. I knew it.
Haste is
never
always
works.
a bait. Haste is always a bait.
Never works.
He heavily injured by Mabos's blow as we go down southward. Here we go. Is going to. I think you're in range of this, and make sure. Be within 100 feet.
Well, we're like 140.
145, yeah, so. In that case, he is not going to do that. He is going to target this thing here. Blap it. Which will hit for 6. Blap it again. Hit it for 18 total damage, and he's then going to move.
Oh, the Enlightened 6? Is that what he hit?
Okay, he's shooting the little lion.
Oh, okay.
He just wants to kill it. It's 18 damage, so that's enough to kill it. Blap. Blap.
Can I deflect missiles or dispel magic?
No. That'd be hilarious if you could. Alright. Another creature has gained initiative.
If you were the Dragon of Stettin, you could.
I am the Dragon of Stettin. I forgot to mention that. It's one of my titles.
Shing!
Wait,
Oh, it only hits
can
it
the
once.
emperor inside Takar's head counterspell?
I don't even know if he's still in my head or not.
Blah, blah, blah.
Besides, I'm not a magic user. He doesn't know how to use magic.
That's the one class he didn't dip you into.
Freya.
Yeah.
Okay. So, since she seems pretty hell bent on attacking my I need my mount to escape if I need to. I'm gonna have Ginny disengage and then move.
Are you with her, or did you dismount?
Yeah, I didn't
Okay.
dismount because I didn't I didn't catch it.
I know
didn't
she
think
doesn't
about
have
it.
a reaction for this, but let me go check the Valk and Pegasus.
They
you're
have
good.
Sentinel.
You're good.
Okay, good.
Okay. So then I'm going to use half my movement to dismount. Um. I think I want to move here at a half of 35 is still 15, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to bonus action dash to here, and you know, since she's being a bitch, I'm gonna shoot at her fucking Pegasus.
No.
All right.
Yes, draw her away from me. Take her away.
No
There's
spice.
stuff.
It's a
Ooh.
crit.
Crit.
I'm going to fucking psychic blades her too.
One
Fuck
second.
this.
She's
20
got
critical
stuff
damage.
for her mount. Let me go look at what she can do.
Oh no. The
It's
mount
probably a
deflect-
redirect.
The mount uses deflect missiles.
Well,
Basically, she's
shooting at it can
an expert
like
mounted
invisible missiles.
fighter, so she's gonna have a lot of redirection. She's gonna have a lot of
I mean,
Might
interesting
still hit
movement
her,
things. She's probably
So
gonna have a
here's the
cool
thing.
evasion ability.
if you were to shoot me with an arrow from invisibility, I would still be able to deflect the missiles.
Even when you're paralyzed? I don't know about that.
No. She was saying she's invisible, so but
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Even if you're invisible.
Oh,
I
your
can-
invisibility doesn't
as-
matter if you're still in range of my life sense. You
Also,
are.
Takar doesn't. I don't think he has the actual like stun state. Like it just says
I
you
do.
can't move or take actions,
Oh no, it's the sun
Oh.
state.
My bad.
but it doesn't
I
say
forgot
stun
about
state,
her
though.
starting power. She's not going to be able to deflect that, but you do have something to roll first. Because you did start your turn within her aura.
Okay, what's that?
She has an aura.
Welcome to Doom.
Oh.
The living creature that starts its turn within 60 feet of her needs to make this.
So Muse had to do this too?
Yeah.
No,
Well, actually, let me just real quick. Well, you
What
did.
is it?
Saving throw?
Yeah, saving for charisma.
And it's against fear, so I have a +3 to
Or-
this.
Yeah, Muse would have to make it too.
We have carousing.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my food token.
Oof.
Fuck. Do I want to use carousing for this?
I mean, you have a bard die too, if you want to use it.
Yeah, but I've already used my other reroll. And that's like I'd have to roll max for my bard die. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my carousing. I don't want to, but
Alright. Do you have anything to add to that, Muse? Because it is a DC 18.
I do have a D4.
+3 you say, Freya.
yeah, I save.
Really good. Also, Swifty needs to make the check.
And that is exactly enough.
Excellent.
Ginny needs to make the save.
Yep. It's all living creatures.
Wait,
It's
is it immune to? It's immune to fear, I think.
Oh, if it's immune to fear, you're golden.
Wait, let me double check. I don't want to like say it is and it's not. No, damage, immunity, fire.
Yeah, I don't see
It
any
is
condition immunities. Yeah,
no. Damn.
unfortunate. So these two are scared.
Can't move closer. Oh well.
Did you want to retract that?
Retract what?
The movement, since they're scared.
I think Freya's okay because the dragon just moved away, and then
Yeah. I want the dragon to move away.
Then your arrow
Yeah.
will slam into the Pegasus, correct?
Yeah. And also, I'm using Bard die on it.
Excellent.
So
Yeah, no, she does not deflect the attack.
40.
47 and then 18. Psychic.
65 total damage.
Wait, 47 plus 18.
It's 27 damage normally, then 20 from the critical, and then plus 18 from the psychic blade.
All right. And that's piercing and then psychic, correct? Just
Yes.
piercing. Okay. And it's magical.
Mhm. It's from a magic bow, correct?
All right. Glad.
And
Its health barely moved.
It didn't barely move, it lost a whole tick.
Yeah, that's a whole fifth.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it lost a pip.
All right, I thought that was still green due to the overlay. Okay, good. We're fine.
No, that's a fifth of its health,
okay.
basically.
Cool.
All right. Solid slam into the Pegasi as it is critically hit.
Scared the shit out of me,
You
Takara.
would
What the
see the Blood Eagle staring daggers at you now. You think you've just become her new challenger.
Yay!
oh
Freya versus Freya.
oh no!
It's a shame that we don't know what's going on down here in the south, because
Yeah.
nobody's sended us yet.
Anything
I
else
thought
for
we
you?
didn't need to.
Yeah, I thought the original plan was for you to just the moment you have a chance is to dimension door to us.
I'm going to next turn. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm coming.
So
I just don't know. I just don't know how bad it is. Is what's happening.
she's hurting me.
No, she's not. She's hurting Freya.
That. And I use my crowd.
Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up and kind of hide behind this tree.
You also have a
I
martial,
can't
too.
actually hide, but I'm trying to not be.
Like, oh, please don't hurt me. I'm not
Yeah,
here.
please don't hurt me. All right, yeah. Can I marshal him?
Yeah.
Nope.
That's not
Yeah,
enough.
end my turn.
All right, at the end of your turn, she will use another legendary action to activate Divine Might. I'm gonna go mark off this spell.
Didn't she use? She used one to dispel the magic, correct?
Yes.
She has
Alright.
6 points.
Let's see here. What spell was I just had the spell and I just lost it.
Wait, she has 6 points per turn, or is it six options?
She has 3 legendary actions with 6 options.
Yeah.
Alright.
She has 3 points a turn.
So she has one left currently.
Yeah, this is her last one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last one for the round,
Yeah.
yeah. She is going to cast Blur on herself and her
No,
mount.
no.
Gross.
As, you know, mount.
Disgusting.
Alright, that's her legendary.
Keegan. Alright, I'm going. I'm making my way there. Oh, just you wait. I'll be there. Ah.
It's the Monty
The keg
Python
slows you
where
down.
He's just running.
Yep,
It's a people run scenario.
the car. Or
Takara
stunned.
is still pinned against the like he tried to do the whole Inspector Crusoe thing where you're like up against the wall and nobody can see you.
Mhm.
But he's now stuck like that. Am I still gonna make any like
You can take
Am I-
no actions.
No actions.
yeah. But can I make a check still, or is that considered an action?
You can make
That's
it, but you
kind-
won't get any information from it
Yeah, that's fine.
until
I'm
you know
gonna
your
make
next
an-
turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna make another martial check. Just
Can Deathbringer pick up Keegan and carry him?
I mean,
there's 8 of them.
yeah.
They
That
carry
would be
them on their
faster.
shoulders.
Alright,
25.
on your
extra
next
movement.
turn, I will tell you information about her. That is enough to learn something.
Cool.
Just remind me to do that, because I'm probably going to forget.
Yeah. Takara's like still. He's basically like wallpaper. He's just up against the wall, stuck.
Alright, I need to do some more hidden creatures again.
The coin is prepped, boys. Though the coin is prepped.
Is that haste working? Is that a yes? No?
Hello.
Your mouth is looking more like a yes.
Stupid magic. This is why they. This is why
Supposed to
they.
say fire. It's fire, not cold. Don't worry about that.
Back in phase 2, you were afraid of magic for this very reason.
Yes, exactly.
Alright. Borazakir. Let's see here, that's this boy. Those guys are dead, those guys are dead, so he's just gonna charge. Bruh. Bruh. Tracker 14. Alright, this one is not infested and will shoot out. Pew! Which will slay this one in front of it. Blech. He's then going to rapid shot this one as it's burrowing into his friend. This one's burrowed, so I'm just going to actually delete that. Because he can't target it anymore. Pew. Which will slam into that.
Is that a crit?
Yeah, that's great. Which will slam into that one for 10. It's not enough to kill it. Alright. We go to Barazakir. Oh, it's too far. There. Alright. Hitting creature has gained initiative. He's starting his turn by suffering 18 psychic damage. He's going to try to kill this thing that's burrowing into him. Hopefully he can do so. Unhopefully for you guys. That will hit it, and that will kill it. Yep, sorry.
Do they have an AC of like 8 or
They
something?
have an AC of 8, exactly.
Yeah.
Their AC is horrible.
Yeah.
But he's still
But they can
infected, so
always-
you know.
Yeah, he can always throw up more, which he probably will.
Alright. Mavos.
I think he has 3 inside of him, so
All right. He will pull on the reins of his horse, move back over here. Do I know the squid? Like, have I seen the squids already?
You would have seen them being puked up this way, yeah.
Okay. So as he's running over here, he'll just stop and tell everyone, charge forward. Worry not of the squids. So long as your home is Calcatesh, they will not target you. Our priority is the Viakin. We will go to the Blood Eagle.
Alright. I won't hurt the squids then.
They are our allies for now, and yes, it is. And then Dimension Door with Zob. 500 feet.
Very good.
To adventure.
Just 500 feet straight north.
Straight north.
Excellent.
There we go.
I'm in a wall!
Well, you would be next to me. You'd be right there. There you go.
He can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Caw.
Caw.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
he will fly 50 feet up.
Excellent.
Actually, 25 feet.
25. Okay.
What type? Fly. Okay. And the horse will let anyone mount it if he wants. So he has a mount now.
Keegan on a horse, Keegan on a horse, Keegan on a horse.
Keegan on a horse.
The 100 gold hero.
So, for purposes of the remainder of this fight, since we're at the end time here, let me just put a label real quick. Takar has 25 Marshall on boss. Start of turn. Cool. So, purpose of the rest of this fight, since you guys are pretty much just going to be dealing with the Blood Eagle, and these guys are obviously going to be heading down south because they haven't noticed you.
They didn't notice the teleportation. Yeah.
Unless these guys notice you, it's just going to be this right here. For the purposes of your combat, I will be doing that over the week to see how that goes and figure out when in the initiative things will change and if they need to start heading north. So I can keep track of it, that way I don't have to be contending with all this, while you're fighting the actual boss.
Alright.
I'll just have a time tracker of like, oh, we're on round 7, something happens. So.
Things have changed. Yeah.
But yeah, for the rest of this, next week, and I doubt we'll need extra week unless people down here join in, but you guys
I'll just move them their 60 that they would have, sorry.
Should be the boss fight. Yeah, hope you all had fun. We'll see ya next time as we continue the initiative with Zob. Well, I'm gonna toggle you hold so I know it's your turn. Okay. Pretty good. See you next week. Chat. A goodbye.
Take my hands off.